following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Looking at a guy. What's up, dude, and welcome back to the Tank Talk Podcast. This is Tank Altieri speaking to a microphone here out of Emerging Media Creators Co-op. Season finale, regular season in the books. What a ride. Can't believe I'm saying that. Hell of a season it was. Some ended tragically for some teams here. Not pointing any fingers, but it is what it is. But other teams are on top of the mountain. So now the conversation is playoffs.
Playoffs?
Are you kidding me? Playoffs?
Playoffs?
So that being said, let's dive into it. To my left, I'm joined by the one and only Brother Bren. What's that say? What's it say?
Kick their ass. Kicking bass. Let's go.
Okay.
Go Bills.
Is that shirt by him? Is that his merch?
I'm going to say yes, because that'd be better.
If it is,
shout
I'd
out
start
to
to
that'd
like
be
him
awesome.
a little bit more.
Shout out 26 shirts.
So it's not?
Not 25?
Nah. All right,
It's
I'm
26
back.
shirts.
Oh,
Short of them again.
shit.
Local company, no sponsor or nothing, but sweet shirts.
Awesome shirt.
Brother Brent, how was
Got
your
a pass
weekend,
on,
dude?
bro.
Hell of a weekend.
Good.
Besides, I really didn't care for the NFC East games, because why did I have to watch both of them?
Hey, I wasn't too happy about
What are you
that.
talking about?
On TV,
Well,
they
you
showed
gotta-
the
you gotta-
Cowboys-Commanders game.
You got to inform Donnie because we know he wasn't watching nothing yesterday.
Absolutely nothing.
What?
But he's gonna come in here and have some takes like he did watch.
But he did. He did.
Yeah.
Donnie, let me tell you, I don't mean to cut you off, Brother Brent, but
No, it's probably for the
there
best.
was literally no excuse. Like, I know you're the fantasy guy. You check your lineups.
There's no more fantasy.
Fantasy's done. You got to watch now.
Hey, I watched Saturday.
Okay.
I watched Sunday
Of course
night.
you didn't.
Saw Dan
You gotta watch
DeVito
that
got a
game.
snap.
What else did you do during your weekend, Brother Brent? You said it was great. What else happened?
Nothing much. Just the Bills won. That's it.
All right.
That's all I needed to happen.
And did.
And it did happen.
How you go from possibly not making the playoffs to number 2 seed? That's wild.
Dude, it's a crazy scenario. And, of course, yesterday I'm sitting there and, like, watching the game and everything. Comes to an end, whatever. We get a comment on our video just stating the fact that it's a crazy scenario that they could either be the 2 seed or completely eliminated, which obviously was recorded last Monday.
Yeah.
This old fuck went and
no.
commented. I'll pull it up right now. I know we're done with the favorite
Said
comments
the
of the
Jags
week, but
lost. They were in. What are you talking
I'll bring
about?
it. Yeah, hold up, because
And the Steelers won.
I don't want to misquote this guy because it's something.
I'm scared. Nervous.
Hold up.
You got the Twitter fingers?
Where'd it go? Did he delete? Oh, he.
It was a hit and run?
Oh no, here it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's your voice.
Heard a thing or two.
So this dude, all right, big_reg1155 on Instagram. Too bad you guys are clueless. They're in.
Wow.
No
Wow,
kidding,
thank you.
Reg. I said, this is what I said. I said, Big Reg, come on, brother. This was recorded this past Monday. Read the timestamps, ding dong. And of course, I got nothing. But and if you go to his profile and check the picture, it adds up. So, Big Reg, shout out, but you're a ding dong, dude.
Shout out Big Red.
Ding dong.
Read the timestamp.
Reggie.
And then to Brother Brent's left, we got Donnie McCoy. Donnie, what's
Yes,
up,
sir.
dude?
Living good.
This is good.
Took care of some stuff this weekend.
Like what?
Like, yeah, what'd you do?
Donnie, it looks like you got a haircut.
I did get a haircut.
Okay.
Not over the weekend, though.
For free?
I did get it for free. It was a free cut. Shout out
Oh,
to,
yeah, the bet.
Yeah, Jaren Hall, the Vikings, Taj Lee.
For stinking.
Yeah. They suck. They blew me a fantasy championship. But
How'd they do that?
Jaron Hall?
Like the whole team?
No, Justin Jefferson, dude.
Oh. Well, it's tough when you got no one to throw it to him, so you can't really blame the guy.
He did get a 1,000-yard season, though.
I'm going to blame him.
There's a good amount of guys that got 1,000-yard season.
He missed 7 games.
7?
He didn't miss.
Yeah.
He missed quite the bunch there.
He was out for a long time. So
Yeah.
shout out him. He's trying to come from Mike Evans.
Why do you say that?
What's he need? 10 in a row? 9 in a row? It's probably already 3 for him.
I was
His
about to
rookie
say.
year, did he make it?
I'm sure he had 1,000.
Probably,
I think
if I had to guess.
He was a top 10 wide receiver that year. Fantasy.
But Donnie, I'm glad you had a good weekend, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't really tell us too much about your weekend, but it was good, to say the least. So.
Came in here wearing my Dolphins colors.
Tua turned the ball over.
Tua turned the ball over? That's right.
So
Yeah,
did
it's
Josh,
good, yeah.
So, I mean,
Okay.
Yo,
With the game on the line?
okay.
that first half, it seemed like nobody wanted to win the East.
Bro,
Nobody.
the Bills should have been up 21-7 at halftime.
Hey, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But regardless,
Win's a win.
Bills get the AFC East championship 4 years in a row.
Another one. What do you know?
But
What do
before
you
we
know?
get too further into Week 18,
What?
and obviously on the ones and twos, we got Anthony over there.
Yeah, I'm back here.
It is cool.
Yeah, I hope so.
I want to give a quick shout out. We actually got a studio audience today. Shout out Tino's in the building. Long time listener.
Audience cam.
No pressure on us at all.
None.
We don't know what pressure is.
Pressure.
Playoff.
Talk about playoffs.
But ladies and gentlemen, big night tonight in the college football world. It's the national championship tonight.
Go Blue.
Did you guys watch it all last week?
No.
I watched the Texas
You got
Washington game.
What was your thoughts? Because I've been trying to sell you guys on Michael Penix all year.
And I'm sold. He's a guy.
Dude, he puts the fucking ball on a rope. Every single play. Put up another
Another lefty?
400 bill up.
He's the Dolphins' next quarterback.
Oh, brother.
Dude.
Yeah.
There could be more than one lefty.
Why not? Plug and play. One lefty to the next.
And they do try to compare him to Tua. I think mainly just for the fact he's a left-handed quarterback. Because they don't have the same play style, in my opinion.
No, they don't.
Why? He's good?
What's your deal with come on, man.
Hey, man. You throw over 160 yards and a couple interceptions, game on the line.
It happens. I'll say this. We'll get into it, okay? We'll get into it.
Uh-oh.
Don't happen to everybody.
We'll get into it. National championship tonight. Let's talk about that for a little bit.
Is that why you're rocking to Ohio State?
Hey, shout out OH, man.
So
And also because,
Vrabel?
It's because you're
Could be.
rooting for Washington?
yeah, fuck
Whoa.
Michigan. Sorry about it.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah. He didn't have a Washington hoodie, so he was like next closest thing.
I got respect, though, for what they got going on. Donnie might not because he's already shared his opinion on Jim Harbaugh, and
Bum.
I don't get it, bro.
What'd he do?
Like, what'd he do to you?
He
that
just
you don't
hasn't
like
done
him?
nothing.
He wins everywhere.
How many Super Bowls he got?
That's what he's coming back to get.
He's just stay in Michigan, have a good time. Keep coaching over there. If you win this chip, just keep trying to win them. Do your thing other than Michigan.
The rumor is wins championship. Well, job finished. Let's go back to the NFL.
Where would he go?
Remember what I was saying like 2 weeks ago?
L.A.? Because I don't
The
think
other
that
team.
fits.
The other team as well.
Vegas.
Those are the top 2 teams right now, they're saying, that have the most interest.
Vegas makes sense.
It does because, I mean, he's got ties there. That's the first team he kind of put his foot in the door into his coaching career.
Don't
His
care.
agent, I forget his name.
Crowd was chanting for Pierce, though.
Yeah.
Or-
And they should keep him.
Uh-huh.
They should, but you know they're not going to do that.
They kept what's his name for a year and a half.
McDaniels.
McDaniels, yeah.
Because he was so good.
When they could have Rich Pisaccia.
Exactly.
Well, where's he at?
Pistachios? He is.
He
coaching
was
somewhere.
special teams coordinator in Green Bay. I don't know if he's still. I think he's still there.
I think so. I seen him on the sideline in a game somewhere
Yeah.
this season.
So he's in the
Playoff
playoffs? Yeah.
Shout out Aiden. His team's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk?
Literally nobody.
Looks like my team's the only one that's going to Cancun, man.
Cancun on 3. 1,
1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Cancun.
But tonight, We got Michigan and Washington. I know you guys don't really follow along, but
Not really.
it's pick'em time. We got to make a pick.
Ooh.
What kind of show would we be if we didn't make a pick? So I'm just pulling up the lines
I
right
think it's
now.
5.5.
Oh, it went up.
It got worse?
Somehow, some way. So I just want to mention this because I've been following along this season. It seems like every single big game, Washington is always an underdog. They were 10-point underdogs in the Pac-12 championship game against the Ducks.
I saw on ESPN that they are 5-0 as underdogs with their head coach.
Exactly. You get it.
Just throwing that out there.
You get it.
And they're underdogs now.
By 6 points, Michigan's the favorite.
It just went up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it originally opened up at 4.5 last week. So what are we thinking?
I'm thinking Michigan smokes the boots.
Holy.
They smoke them.
Yeah.
Go Blue.
Shut the hell up, dude. No one's asking.
You're a
you.
Michigan guy or what?
I
Yeah,
am.
just this year, probably.
No.
What do you mean, dude?
Hey,
no.
I'd rather have Washington win. It sounds cool, you know. Penix is the only player that I've heard of out of both teams.
Okay, here
you
we
know?
go.
But Michigan just beat Alabama. Real college football teams.
A
I've
team
never
that
heard of
we don't give a
Washington
piss
before.
about nothing but the time.
Blitz.
Blitz, Bama,
Bama,
Blitz.
Yeah.
Hey, Willie's picking himself back up. For those that wanted a Willie update, he's picking himself
I
back
wanted
up.
Willie-
He's
I
already
wanted
looking
to
forward
make-
to next season. What you say?
I want him to make the chips so we could run out there and call the coin toss and run out there with
Yo,
the Alabama flag.
He's
That was
watching the
awesome.
game too. He said he's gonna go to a bar because it's $1 off,
No,
and he's
so-
gonna watch.
yeah,
and he's
so-
gonna watch the
so
game.
What it was,
What
well,
a
I
deal.
forget the dude's name that's running his channel or recording videos. I forget his relation to Willie too, but he said, Willie, this bar in I think it was like
Ohio.
some random place. He said they're doing they're gonna have the game on. You want to go check it out? He said, well, I have no interest in going there. He said, why would I go there? And then he's just like, he said, they're going to have the game on. He said, so what? Hey, I don't give a piss about nothing but the time. And he's like, yeah, but they...
On brand.
He
He's
said, how
staying
about
on
this?
brand.
They got $1 off beer. He said, okay, I might be interested in that.
$1 off. Okay.
He said, we're going to go watch the game. So I'm interested to see if Willie and his whoever's running the channel ended up making the trip to Ohio. I don't even... They got to be from Bama, bro.
They have to.
That's a far trip.
That is a
That'd be a
deep
fun trip for them.
It's a deep trip. They're probably all rooting for Washington up there.
So last week we were giving our 2024 resolutions to NFL teams. We didn't make ours, but I think as a show collectively, we got to get Roll Tide Willie on the show.
That'd be great.
Need it.
I would love to have him in person, but
Nah, he might not wear shoes. Don't want to do that.
yeah, but there's not going to be any fires around for him to put his feet in.
Oh, you're
I think
right.
it might be good.
We get a little fire in the back.
Nah, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Gotta be a lot of code violations that emerge if Willie comes through.
It's in the back.
And then-
It's in the back.
and then if he
okay?
has
I
your
didn't
burn-
say inside.
Then he actually burns his foot. Then
He's fine.
Wondering what that smell is.
I can smell it now. Roll Tide Willie. But yeah, I think that's one of our goals, to get Roll Tide Willie on the show.
That's good. I'm with it.
Anyways, yeah, Washington for the spread. Yeah.
I think it's going to be closer than these people think. Every single time, like Donnie said, 5-0?
5-0. Yeah, I'm picking the other way.
Michael Penix shows up every fucking time, man. And I think this is going to be a big game for him. If he,
If he balls out, he could.
let's say he has another like 400-yard, 4-touchdown game, I'm going to make the argument he might be a top 3 pick.
Now you think they'll draft him over Jane Daniels? He did win the Heisman.
Let's keep in mind, though.
I'd say yes, because he's doing it against the best
Yeah.
of the best. you
that
know what I
too.
mean?
But remember when Lamar won the Heisman? There's what, 5 or 6 quarterbacks picked in front of him? So we'll
Yeah.
see how much this Heisman means.
No, that's
But if it was up to me, in my opinion, I'd take Michael Penix. Even though I don't have much knowledge or I've watched too much of Jaden Daniels. I've only heard of the opinions of the experts and all that. I've seen Michael Penix, bro.
Never disappoints.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody put a ball on a rope like he has. And that's saying a lot.
Nobody?
None.
Absolutely none.
The velocity that comes off his hand, he just makes it look effortless. And it's in a fucking bucket every time.
We'll see if it's in the bucket tonight.
Washington covering the 6, baby. Michael
First
Penix
time
going to get it
picking a
done.
College football game. That's for sure.
But I think Michigan might win.
So who you picking?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Bro, you know when we make our picks on the show, it's always the spread.
He's just picking them to cover, but to
always the
lose.
spread.
That's what a shame.
I'm picking both.
Michigan. Well, how you do that?
Huh?
It's gonna be tie game.
No, I'm saying I'm picking the spread and for Washington to win.
Yo, because to be honest with you, the trophy is a 2-piece. So if one half to the other team, we'll take the other.
They'll probably do that too. I don't want to see that.
Call the game.
That's gross.
I don't know the exact stat or the record on this, but
Big stat show.
it seems like every national championship game
A lot of vibes.
seems like it goes over. And that's what I bet today.
Betting over?
I think it was only at like 55.5.
I can see it.
I can see this game going like 60 or 60 something.
80.
Wow, that'd be a good game though.
I mean, Georgia almost put it up by themselves last year.
Yeah.
Tina, what was the score on that? Do you remember? I like putting people on the spot. A lot to a little Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm praying that this year's game isn't going to be like that one. Personally, I don't think it will be, but
No way it is.
I think both teams are going to put a lot on the line. This is good. This is potentially Harbaugh's last game in college. He's going to go all out. McCarthy's getting ready for the draft. He's going to want to put some tape out. Penix is going out.
There's a few
It
guys on
seems
both
like
teams.
almost Washington's whole team is going to this year's draft, just from like the PFF like mock simulator or whatever that we've been checking out. I know Brennan's been dabbling into that as of recently.
You got to find out.
The way too early mock draft.
Way too early.
I didn't know.
I wouldn't have said it. Yeah, I wouldn't have said that long, but yeah.
It's some time away.
Because the
Was it
way
April?
too early is at the beginning of the season.
This year?
One at a time, please.
Where's it at this year?
I'm asking.
It's in Dallas.
Oh, in Jerry World?
Jerry World.
It's going to be a good draft.
Sure it is.
You think he's just going to be like, yeah, let's have a draft here.
What the fuck?
No. It's going to be a good draft, man.
I was gonna say we could go, but Dallas a little far.
So far.
I would. One of my goals is for us to go to the combine, though.
Where's that? Also Dallas?
Indy?
It's in Indy every year.
Oh, okay.
And then we do our own combine.
We did that last
We
year.
did that last year. We might do it again.
No.
Stack Fitness.
But we do it with the NFL players.
Are you
Holy shit.
That's
eligible?
kind of far fetched in there. You want to get embarrassed?
You want to be like Rich Eisen?
Rich Eisen.
He does it for charity, man. Come on.
I'm not saying bad stuff. I'm just saying I've seen him run.
For a good purpose.
I know. I'm just saying.
All right,
Show him
Anthony,
in
you
the
got
suit
Michigan
getting cooked.
6 points.
Yes, I do got Michigan.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course you do. Scumbag.
Wolverines.
Why'd you
I'm
do
sorry.
that?
Things are just gonna happen.
Yeah, go Wolverines. Rah.
I thought you said Washington.
That's their noise.
Well, I want Washington to win, but I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I said Michigan about to smoke them.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's
I'd
college
rather
football.
that didn't happen.
Hell of a college football season for those that have watched the season. You'd agree with me. For those on this platform here, maybe we'll get you next year.
Wait,
I
so
started learning about
we
these guys.
do we all pick Michigan?
No.
What's your problem?
Do you listen? You're supposed to be the
Where
producer,
are you,
brother.
dog?
Wait, you pick Tank. You picked Michigan, and then
Not to cover the spread. My
He
pick,
did a whole
My pick was Washington. You didn't see that,
and everything.
you know?
yeah, I do know what the spread is, but
It's been at least a month. You know, he learned. He knows
and
everything.
then
now.
Donnie picked Michigan, and then
Yes,
Brandon
Danny
picked.
picked Michigan. Brother Brandon picked Washington, and I picked Washington as well.
all right. I was just
Just trying to follow along.
My bad, bro. You didn't deserve that.
He's still wearing off on that wisdom tooth stuff that got
He kind of deserved it because, like, where were you when we were saying them?
I was just thinking about. I'm just about to say go blue. Go Michigan.
Go blue, go Michigan.
Sound like
right.
Roll Tide Willie. go Blue Anthony.
I was watching them today. I'm not.
Oh man.
All right. Week 18 wrapped up. Season finale. It's all over. Regular
Yeah.
season done with. Like we were mentioning, the Bills lock up the AFC East. And it's safe to say a couple weeks ago, we did not see that one coming.
Hell no.
Yeah, no.
Even though Donnie was up here saying,
Dolphins can't beat anybody.
nope. So I believe that's what you're
Oh,
saying.
yeah, believe. Yeah. And guess what? We did.
And it came to fruition for sure. Yeah, it's just crazy, like, just out of nowhere, the fight and the resiliency of this team. Even though the injuries they're dealing with, new offensive coordinator, this and that, they just flip the switch just like that.
Just rolling. Doesn't matter if it's a good team, bad team, we're going to win.
Now,
Barely.
I know he was active. Did Von Miller play?
Yeah, he played.
'Cause I don't-
It's another game where he not in the stat sheet.
Dang.
not there.
You throwing shade at Von Miller? That's crazy.
I'm just saying I didn't
Why
see
you
him.
catching
That's
that
it.
straight? For what?
That's it. I'm just saying I didn't see him.
There's a lot of
That's
people.
what I'm saying.
There's a lot of people getting hurt that game. I felt like on both sides of the ball. Dolphins.
There was
and
a lot of
Bills.
flags,
Just
too.
like injuries.
Sounds like football to me.
A lot was going on.
And I mean, even going into that game, Miami had it wasn't the reason why they lost, but they had plenty of injuries to deal with on their own. Not having one of your best corners out there don't help you.
They got two.
That's what I'm saying.
You got
But it's
Jalen
just like-
Ramsey. Tre'Davious
The
White.
way I didn't think they were going to pull this shit again.
Who?
2 years in a row, just this unbelievable collapse.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was possible for it to happen again.
They're a
Well,
warm
did-
weather team. Everything's all nice and flowing around. When you got this guy with a frail arm throwing it when it's 80 degrees, it's nice. But as soon as it starts getting a little chilly, a little windy, that ball starts to flutter a little bit.
But
Starts to
they're-
get a little chilies from Hawaii.
They were in
start
Miami.
Donnie,
crumble.
yeah, I was about to say I'm with you with the Tua thing, but they were in Miami.
And it wasn't
It didn't feel like it though.
85 anymore.
It wasn't.
Wait till they're in Kansas City this weekend.
85.
It's going to feel like zero down there.
Yeah, it's going to be like negatives. They're going to get
But
smoked.
now this is. We'll talk about this matchup later, but we finally get the Tyreek Hill back in Arrowhead game.
Yeah, finally.
Yes, except it's going to be freezing.
I don't think Tyreek cares, to be honest with you.
He been there.
That is true. Last time he was there, though, he had a different guy slinging him the ball. I like McDaniels. I like Tyreek.
Okay.
But
Tua turned the ball over.
Tua turned the ball over. That's right.
For some reason, it's just like I don't think he had this problem in college. It was something coming into the league. Something about these, he just can't get it done. When the light is bright, I don't know.
Well,
And I hate to say it because I'm a huge Tua supporter. He's a good quarterback, bro.
he's like top 20.
I'll say he might not be top 15.
Yeah, we're getting him on board.
Let's get a
Let's
reason.
go.
Let's get a reason though. We're just throwing this out there. What's the reasons behind everything here?
He's beat one winning team all season long. He's like 1-5 against winning record teams.
He can't
just
throw.
threw
He
for
can't throw a
160
ball
yards.
over 40 yards.
We just saw him do that yesterday though.
I watched him underthrow a ball to Tyreek Hill to start. I watched him throw the last interception with great anticipation.
Don't get me wrong; those picks were bad.
Yeah.
There's picks on both sides though, so it's like
Okay, no, Allen's picks.
Well, one was
Like-
terrible.
Here goes the expert. Here we go.
One
No,
was
I
very
did watch.
terrible.
The one was literally just a punt. Because he, you know what he does on third down. He runs out of the pocket.
I
And then
think
he.
that was on first down, though.
No, it was third down. I made sure. And then he's like off
You're
his
talking
back.
about the Allen pick?
Yeah, the one that was in like the end zone.
Oh, y'all weren't watching. That was fourth down.
The one in the end zone was
All right.
terrible.
But still, it was basically a punt. So the interception didn't even matter. They ended up on the 20-yard line anyways.
What's your point?
That his interception didn't really matter because they would just punted the ball anyways.
okay.
I think it was first
Still
down.
counts as a pick.
Yeah, it was not. Is it? Did he underthrow it to the
He
wide open?
overthrew the step Diggs
See,
bad that one
I
play.
just don't know what you guys are losing. What's
He
the-
did make plays,
What's the
though.
point you're trying to make?
I'll say he made plays. Tua didn't make any plays.
None.
And you're right on that.
They were rolling. They had the run game rolling. Second half, they just stopped running. 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
No, they did do that.
Yeah, it wasn't one of their better games, and it's like
Because they played a winning record, too.
I just don't understand like the collapse. Like this is back-to-back seasons now. Like what is causing these collapses?
You watch Colin Coward?
I know you do.
I'm scared.
What did Colin Coward say this week with Donnie?
This week, Colin Coward. Okay. Ready? He said, these quarterbacks, you got to have a quarterback that can win through the playoffs. He said some of these quarterbacks aren't built for the playoffs. They're built for maybe a dome. You go outside, you play in the weather. Some of these quarterbacks ain't going to ball out no more. And some of them you can see it, some of them you can't. That's Colin Coward, Donnie.
That's Colin Donnie.
Like, you know how Michael Scott says, whatever, Michael Jordan, Michael Scott? That's me. Colin Coward. Guys, you want in the playoffs. Big old giant arms. Josh Allen. Who else we talk about? Pat Mahomes.
All right, keep going. There's at least 3 you could say right now.
Giant arm. Got Herbert.
Yeah, that's one.
So if he gets to play a nice little...
But he's not in the playoffs.
Playoffs. I'll take
Playoffs?
Jalen Hurts in the weather. Yeah.
The way he's playing now.
But these other guys, I'll take Lamar. He could run still. He could sling it. I don't think he's got the same arm velocity.
Joe Flacco?
Yeah, but he can throw the ball now.
I'm saying he can
Not
throw.
saying he couldn't, but he can throw a lot better than
Although
he used
we
to.
haven't seen him do it in the playoffs yet, which I hope we do.
They might go on a tear.
But the run game always works in the playoffs, no matter who you are.
That's football.
I just don't know what we're getting to here.
When it comes playoff time, you need the superstars that can play through any weather. In the game that the Bills played the Patriots in the blizzard, snowstorm, hail, tsunami, whatever,
Well,
the
you
Patriots
mean-
threw the ball 3 times the whole game. They ended up winning.
That's because
But Josh
Belichick
Allen
knows
was
ball.
dropping dimes in a blizzard hurricane. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love. So you know, I got the ties to the Bills and everything, and I love what they're doing.
Yeah.
But
What are you about to say right now?
your point was what happened last year in the playoffs in cold weather.
I couldn't throw the ball. My hands are too cold to have to grip on the ball.
I don't know if that's what he said, but
Yep.
that's how they play.
What? They sucked last year in that game. But there's been other playoff games. That's not the only playoff game they've been to. I'll say that. They were slinging it in Kansas City in the 13 seconds game, you know. It wasn't warm that day.
I still don't know what we're getting to, but
It was a bum. Oh, you were asking why they can't continue to succeed because they don't have a quarterback that can play through the environment.
you think that's the problem? I think their problem is
I saw another stat.
Okay, here we go.
Coldest game Tua's ever played in. Guess the temperature. Over under 20.
Over.
I don't get a half.
Over under 22 and a half.
Okay, so it's got to be warmer than you just bumped it up a little bit by 2 degrees. So I'm
Two and a half.
Okay, so I'm gonna say over.
Coldest game you ever played in was
42.
29 degrees.
Where
And
was
he
that?
lost.
To who?
I don't know.
Good stat.
Straight stat. Well, I mean, they're going to get tested next week. I mean, even though we know that Kansas City's offense has been playing like the Kansas City offense of old, but
If you only got
they still have a strong defense. So, and it's going to be chilly out there.
real chilly.
I think one of the problems with Miami is it always comes down. What do we say all the time? It always comes down to your offense and defensive lines.
Ooh.
Their defensive line wasn't that much of a problem yesterday, but offensive line couldn't really hold up. I know they're dealing with some injuries there too, but it seems like this whole collapse during this period of time. They're not physical. Yes, they got that speed, and that's how they win these games. But when it comes down to it, especially this time of year, which I think is what you're trying to get to earlier, you need that tough physical
Speed
team.
starts to slow up when it gets a little colder. Levels the playing field a little bit for the slower guys.
Just a little bit.
And I know they were missing Waddle and Mostert, but
Yep. A-Chain, nice.
A-Chan's a fucking problem.
A-Chain is
he,
nice.
he pronounced his name yesterday when they were announcing the players. He said A-Chan, so I guess we're
That's
going to roll
his
with that. Even though A-Chain was cooler.
A-Chain is cooler, but A-Chain is nice. He cooked Poyer. I think it was Poyer on that run. Cooked him crazy.
Yeah.
He gave him problems the last time they played, too.
Dude's lightning fast.
He fits that team.
But anyways, like, he still had Tyreek out there. Even though I know he's still not 100%, and I don't know what the update is with this house, but I know that's got to be going through his fucking head too. You kidding me?
He got a big old house.
Did you see how it caught
Burnt
on
up.
fire?
I didn't see how, but I did see that it did.
I read that his kid was playing with like a cigarette lighter or something. I don't know how. Yeah, I
Like
don't know
a
how
car?
it got. No, just
What?
just like a lighter.
Oh, just a regular
They
lighter.
described it as cigarette lighter. I think they were just talking about a lighter.
Oh, okay.
Like one of them little ones.
How it caused that fire, I don't know. He must have lit some crazy shit up.
You better have some good insurance.
But
You
anyway,
better
yeah,
have
I'm
Geico.
sure that's going through his head.
I know we don't got all. What's it? State Farm. He don't got State Farm no more.
I didn't know because he's not with the Chiefs.
Yep. You didn't see him in the commercials. They got all the rest of the happy family over there, Chiefs in the commercials.
Yeah, they
You
even
think
got,
that's why they stink?
they even got Reed. in the
They got Andy. Yep. Travis.
Mahomes, my auto.
Yep.
My homie.
You don't see no Machida. He's not in there. It's messed up.
He's
Dude.
not on the team anymore.
It's messed up. Neither is Chris Paul.
I think that was a different falling out. I don't know. His brother stopped fucking with him. I don't know. What they call it? Cliff.
Cliff. Yeah.
I don't know. Cliff just stopped showing up.
Bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, he fell off.
Yeah, just like what the Dolphins have been doing. Tough fucking stretch they had. I know they lost some key players, but injuries are the name of the game, and every team's dealing with it. So
They got a lot, though. They do have a lot.
people are going at McDaniel for his job and shit.
What?
It's like these people have no patience anymore.
None.
McDaniel's nice. He be cooking over there. His offense goes crazy.
I think one of the problems could be Vic Fangio was getting his praises. I was praising him earlier in the season.
His defense didn't do bad this weekend.
They didn't. The difference maker was that punt return.
That was
That's what started
huge.
turning shit around. But I don't know. They got to figure it out quick. That's all I'm going to say about the Dolphins. But the Bills, on the other hand, how we feeling going into the playoffs, man? Because obviously it was a shaky start, even how the past couple of games have been. Then they find a spark. Their spark yesterday was that 96-yard punt return.
Yep.
Which, by the way, I think that was their franchise record, longest punt return.
Yep.
He did take it from deep.
I was kind of surprised. Like, my first thought was like, damn, Roscoe Parrish never took it back for like 96.
No, I guess not.
Because that was the only way they were scoring back in the day.
You notice McKelvin?
Yeah, McKelvin was
Yeah.
nice too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had one more fucking. I don't know. It's the only two that come to mind.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, the only way they were scoring back then was that or Marshawn Lynch,
Lee Evans.
T.O. that one season.
CJ Spiller.
Oh yeah, Spiller was good for 1 year.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
He was
That's
nice.
Speaking of Marshawn Lynch, today's the 13th anniversary of the Beast Quake.
Hey,
One of the best runs all time.
Do you remember where you were at for that?
I do not remember.
I don't either.
I remember I was in, obviously still living at my mom's house. I was like, what?
13 years ago. Math.
Yeah, I don't know.
14.
Yeah, I was 14. I was going to say I didn't want to get it wrong because, you know, we ain't a math show. But, yeah, I was sitting in the living room just seeing that. I got off my seat, boy. I was yelling. I was teed up.
Went over and
Put the team on my
stiff
back,
arm
though.
running through the window.
Hold my dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to play that clip of it, but I think we would have got flagged for that.
Yeah, probably.
I forget his name, bro. He has some other funny videos. It was like something James.
Greg Jennings.
Yeah, the Greg Jennings video.
That's the best one.
Into a mind of a Greg Jennings. Put the whole team on my fucking back door.
Got a broken leg though.
Oh, shit. Darren Sharper. One of the hardest hitting safeties in the league. I don't give a fuck, though. I put the whole team on my back, though. Do this. I do this shit for Madden. I forget the rest.
Yeah.
Across the plane, touchdown. Fuck you, Gumpy. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
Bro, I
Bills
just
getting
went
a
back. I
spike.
just went back in
You
time,
went all
bro.
the way through. You were talking.
We were talking about the
Yeah.
punt return.
Bro, I just went through my
Jonas
youth.
McKelvin
and
and
everything.
Roscoe
That was good.
Parrish,
That was a
talking
good
about when
time.
you was 14. Yeah.
Happy
Everything.
birthday.
But yeah, this thank you. Yeah, happy belated birthday to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, 27, my back. I'm already feeling my back. It was fucking. It's
no.
been stiff all week. Walking around the house like my neighbor around, just like.
Hey, Ron, how's the family?
Gotta get you a cane.
Hey, Jake. Happy New Year. But yeah, no, it seems like the Bills have just been riding off the backs of in-game sparks, start the game off slow, but they just find a way, man. And at this time of year, you need that to find some success in the playoffs.
Yeah, they got the job
And
done. That's all that matters.
Similar to what the Bengals did a couple years ago, they just get hot at the right time, man. So going into the playoffs, Brother Brent, how you feeling about this Buffalo Bills team? Because they're under a lot of scrutiny. We're some of them people.
I was, yes. Nah, I'd be thrilled, but still scared of the Ravens. They got everything going for them.
I'll be scared of the Browns.
Maybe you, not me. We'll figure it out.
I
It's
wouldn't
just
be,
the Browns. The Browns.
I'd be scared.
I still think the Bills they could probably beat literally any team in the AFC by 10 or more, or literally lose to any team but the Steelers.
What?
Yeah.
Feels like the Steelers game is gonna be kind of boring. Like it's gonna be like under 30 points.
It's playoff football, baby. Under 30, golly.
Playoff
Yeah.
football's not boring.
This is the best time of the year.
Steelers football is boring.
It's the most. It is boring.
Steelers.
I mean, we could kind of touch on them now.
Pause.
The Steelers, you can't shut the hell up.
Oh my God.
It's hosting, dude. Transition, fucking on the fly. Sorry about it. Steelers, man, you just can't kill them.
Nah, they're like a cockroach, and they just.
Bro,
keep
literally,
coming
a couple weeks ago, we had Hefe Boss up and DJ Apollo on the show for a watch along for that Steelers Colts primetime game.
Were they talking about the playoffs?
No. Even at the end of the game, I'm sitting there like, because I felt good about the Colts' playoff chances at that point. And at that point, I mean, they were chanting Mason Rudolph's name, so we thought it was all over for them. I was telling them, like, oh, yeah, y'all be ready for get your YouTube kicked up. Start looking towards college highlights. Look, see who you're going to be drafted next year. Get ready for offseason. Turns out, they're going to be getting ready for the postseason.
Mike Tomlin
Mike
said
Tomlin
nah.
does it again. What the hell? So there's some questions been floating around.
Questions?
I've been seeing on the internet. And I already know your guys' answer, but it's
No.
just part of the conversation.
That's what you want to think. I want to be unpredictable.
That is
The
his
question
whole
that's
shit.
floating around is should they start Kenny Pickett in the playoffs?
Oh.
No.
I didn't see that coming. I think they will.
Really?
He needs the experience, yeah.
I mean, they kind of have to.
Why do they have to?
Because it's Mason Rudolph.
Oh my God.
Look where he's got him.
They getting
Because
dubs.
Oh, they beat a team full of backups last game?
And they beat the Seahawks the week before. What about that one?
Seahawks are just weird.
The Seahawks are weird.
They're weird, man.
They haven't lost since Mason started.
Haven't.
Who would they play?
You know
Who
what
would they
Mason's
play?
doing, though?
One at a time, man. God. What? Who step up to the plate? Who?
I'm asking you guys. Who would they play?
Seattle.
That's it.
What are you asking me?
Who would they play? Let's see. Here, I'll go back for you. Let's see. Steelers.
They played the Bengals, Seahawks, and the Ravens.
Yep. Beat them all.
Ravens full backups.
Okay.
What about the Bengals?
The Bengals.
The Ravens didn't have all their backups out.
They beat the Bengals 34-11.
But yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Hunt.
At that point, the Bengals had something to play for.
Yeah.
And they still were playing
I'm
tough.
saying, even though we'll see, We'll see about this T.J. Watt injury. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's not supposed to play.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
he's not.
MCL, I believe. So we'll
Yeah.
see about that. But
Yeah, something in his knee.
I still want to take the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers lately.
No,
I'd
never.
take them lightly. They stink.
Of course you would.
They might beat the Dolphins.
No, this is the playoffs, man. Any given Sunday for real.
Not this Sunday.
Yes,
1
this Sunday.
o'clock. It's going to be the Bills.
I agree with you, but don't take them lightly.
If TJ Watt's not playing, what are they
that's
going to
what-
do?
That's what you think. That's what you assume.
He's not going. He shouldn't play.
No, not like that. Like obviously, he's probably not going. I don't know. These Watt brothers are different, bro.
They are.
He's going to put brace on it and get like 5 sacks.
They said he's week to week. Like,
You got 1 week, my
they
friend.
got, I saw they were saying like, they got to make a deep playoff run for him to come back, and then they were like, well, they need him to make a deep playoff run.
Which I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't disagree with, but I still want to take him lately.
I wonder how the Steelers' last playoff game went. I mean, they probably lost, but I wonder if it was like
The last playoff?
Close, tough game.
Last year? I can't remember.
I don't think they were in it last year.
I remember seeing their last win. Nah, I forgot what it was. They haven't won a playoff game in a little bit, though.
Since they had to kill the bees.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I know Baker when he was on the Browns.
Oh yeah, they cooked them.
Yeah.
The Browns did?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so yeah, it's
That's the
over
only one
for
I
them.
think of.
That's crazy. It's super
Hey,
over for them.
I know-
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
Big
you-
Ben was in the playoffs this last year
Yeah.
when they shouldn't have been. Type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Are you able to go to that game? I'm gonna ask you now. This weekend.
Probably.
All right, sweet. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground playoff season. I never thought we'd make it there, bro.
No, me neither.
To the playoffs?
This is a
Home game.
At least a home playoff
Oh.
game. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I ain't gonna lie. That is fair. And there's gonna be 2.
At least.
Don't jinx it, my friend.
There's gonna be 2. Maybe 3.
Super Bowl.
Ravens would have to lose.
Yep.
Yeah, to the Browns.
That's right.
Well, the Browns might have their hands full because C.J. Stroud turned the Loud House into the Stroud House this past week.
Whoa.
That's pretty good. I was gonna say the pound, but I guess that doesn't make any
No,
sense.
That wouldn't
the
make
pound is,
That's,
That would be the Browns.
yeah.
yours was way better.
Thanks, dude. I can't take credit for that. I've seen that floating around Twitter, but
Really only because of one play, but
not necessarily that because the whole game
he
he threw. He was 20 for 26,
was cooking.
264 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I was
And,
talking about why they won.
Yeah, 0 picks,
Big old touchdown to Nico Collins.
To start off the game.
dude.
For them, yeah.
That was unbelievable, and you knew that was the plan the whole week.
Your text was hilarious.
What did I say again?
That was a buzzkill, wasn't it?
That's a buzzkill,
yeah,
isn't it?
I texted the group after it. I was like, well, that was a buzzkill, wasn't it? 'Cause I think the Colts had a field goal going. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's a good drive. You got some
Just opened
points.
it up with a
Boom.
75-yarder.
Well, they knew Indy's weakness, man. It was almost similar to how the Bills' defense played earlier in the season. Sort of a soft defense, and they have a young secondary, which wasn't really addressed going into the offseason, which probably should have been. Chris Ballard relied on the young corners he drafted, which they're going to be good, but you
Still
can't-
need a guy.
Literally just threw him to the wolves. Although Kenny Moore was one of the top corners this season, statistically, but
You need more than one.
you need more than one.
You got to be on your Sauce Gardner. Get out there and win Rookie of the Year. Hold everybody. Every play.
So that's not,
They won't call it every play.
that's not what they did. They might have held a couple times, but they didn't win no Rookie of the Year. But anyways, I mean, they knew that going into this game. CJ just lit it up, bro. He's a fucking guy. And this was obviously his first primetime game of his career, and he showed up and showed out. Did say credit to the Loud House. Said it was the loudest stadium he's ever played at in his life.
Oh,
The Loud House is living
In
up
it-
to the hype.
In his life?
Yeah. He said it was cute, though. Said it was real cute. But no, man, he's a stone cold killer. That game was electric to watch. Beginning of the season, if you would have told me Texans, Colts, Week 18, yeah, that'd be for a playoff game.
For the division?
Now for the division.
Yeah, insane.
I would have been like, yeah, that's cool. Even though when we had Cody Stoots on, shout out Cody Stoots, we called it when he was on the show earlier in the season. Yo, there's no date on that Colts-Texans game. The way it's looking, it might be for the division prime time. And hey, it sure was. It sure was. Lived up to the hype, too.
He called it. He's probably celebrating over there.
D'Amico Ryans, man.
He could be coach of the year.
I think, obviously, they're going to see how the playoffs play out.
Nah, you went coach of the year off the regular season.
Nah, they waited out, bro. You know that.
Nah, they say they vote after the regular season.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, but you know.
But anyway, if it did end to that, I think my vote would be for D'Amico Ryans.
I agree.
Rookie season, rookie quarterback, picking up a bottom 3 team for a couple of years now. Not only you make the playoffs, you win the division. That's tough. Because, I mean, the other candidates are what? We talked about it. Sean McVay, Kevin Stefanski. Shane Steichen was up there too now.
Oh, yeah, Stefanski's a good one. What's his name over at Green Bay? They're talking about.
No.
I don't agree with
LaFleur?
that, but yeah, LaFleur's in the mix.
Dan Campbell up there?
He was. I don't know. Regardless, I think it's just the top 2 right now. It's got to be Stefanski and D'Amico Ryans.
I'd have to say McVay and D'Amico Ryans.
I agree with that.
Well, from the sounds of it, D'Amico Ryans gets all 3 of our votes. So.
There you go.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the toughness he brought to that team. Really came and just shifted the whole culture. Not afraid of the moment. Literally, they put the camera on him, just straight face. They're ready,
the
man.
job
Cool,
done
calm, and
over there.
collected, man.
They're talking about they traded away the 2nd overall pick in the last draft. Boom. Psych. That's a playoff pick now.
It's got to feel good for him, too, because he played there.
Yeah.
Just bringing that to the city again.
Yeah, he's familiar with the fan base and the organization. Yeah. So, I seen this since there's some commenters out there who say, oh, well, you guys just sound like the bozos on TV. Well, this question has been flown around on TV all day. So, guess what? I'm going to ask you guys.
Okay.
Do you already know the answer to this one, or is this one a little more?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, because Kenny Pickett should not start.
Wow.
Now, this
okay.
one's a better question.
Okay.
How many
building anticipation?
Oh yeah, which quarterbacks would you take over C.J. Stroud right now?
In the whole NFL?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you're only taking 3?
Nate, list them.
3 or 4.
Well,
Fourth.
3 or 4. Is it 3 or 4?
Fourth one's going to get you.
It's a little
'Cause I'm not
more
sure
than
either.
that for me, but
Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes,
yep, easy.
Justin Herbert. Yeah.
I don't know
Hold
about
on.
Herbert. I don't know about Herbert.
The 4th one I'm not sure of, Matthew Stafford.
You don't know about Lamar Jackson?
Oh, Lamar Jackson. You're right. Sorry.
Literally the MVP we were just talking about.
Sorry.
Quarterback?
5. So you
5.
just pick 5.
What, just for one season, let me get him?
Just have him this season be your quarterback.
Yeah, I'd say Josh Allen for sure. Lamar. Burrow. Mahomes.
3, 4.
Oh, okay. Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Mahomes, Hurts.
Oh my God. How
Mm,
many? What's
That's
the
it.
count? What's the count?
and Kyler.
Bullshit.
Get his name out.
Yo, you're trolling.
Why can't I list 6?
Okay.
That's not that bad for your rookie
But
year.
Kyler, bro. What has Kyler done?
You're telling me Kyler's a top 10 QB?
He didn't show up until week 11.
Right.
So, okay, if he would have been, bro, you don't get to come play 1 year and be better than Kyler Murray.
Just do me a favor. You can. There's no question. Just pull up
And
pull
Dak
up
Prescott.
Kyler Murray's Dak Prescott. You could have. What's
Yeah, you
Kyler's
have
season
Dak.
looking like, brother?
It's probably good.
Probably good. You got like 55
Like, it's your
yards.
opinion. I'll give it, but it's golly.
Usually, if Anthony Richards played this season, I'd pick him too.
Kyler Murray, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. 8 games. Not the greatest.
Okay.
Am I allowed to boo back here?
Yeah, you can boo your live
What?
Bruh. Kyler Murray's going to show you all what's good when he gets Marvin Harrison, when he gets some real players around his team. They're one
That's
of the,
if Marv even falls to that.
Arizona's
They had
like
D-Hop.
the worst roster in the NFL.
But when he had D-Hop, what happened?
Literally, what's it called? Junior college players. That's what he's doing over there. He's taking NCCC and winning like 3 games with them.
I hope he wins games in Triple C.
You got a football team, man.
I mean, it's a good toss up. I'm not even hating on Stroud. I never hated on Stroud. I'm just throwing out people.
So what's the total count you had?
My total count
He had
was like
6, I had 5.
6. Yeah.
I'm just pulling something up right now.
What are you pulling up?
I want some numbers to back me up here.
That's okay.
Can't do it.
There's more than just this season, okay? Jalen Hurts balled out.
Bro,
last
I'm
year.
talking about this
talking about this season,
because
bro.
this is the only sample size of CJ Stroud we have.
Okay, just this season, yes. But if you go into next season and you say, who do you want? Jalen
I'm
Hurts or
asking you
CJ
about
Stroud?
now. So if you're asking me, brother,
Let me ask you something.
let me tell you something, brother. The only quarterbacks I would take over this man, CJ Stroud.
Uh-huh.
Go
So
ahead,
the
do it.
only quarterbacks I would take over CJ Stroud. It's a shorter list than both of you.
It's gonna be like
gonna
Allen,
be 2.
Mahomes, Lamar.
He's not going to have a list.
Patrick Mahomes.
If you say Tua, I'm like,
Can I say what I got to say?
Say what you gotta say. Say with your chest.
Say with your chest.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
Boom.
The only ones I'm taking over Stroud.
You ain't watched Joe Burrow before?
He died like 7 times this year. What are we talking about?
He died like 7 times this year. That's not his fault.
Right. But it's still.
I'm glad you didn't have Purdy on that list, though. You know what's good.
The way CJ Stroud is coming to the NFL,
Hooping.
literally hooping, making his mark known, dog. He, I think, is 4th or 5th on the rookie passing yards list.
All time?
Leads the league in pass yards a game.
Ooh.
And yes, also that was all time. Passer rating, he's top 6.
23 TDs to 5 picks.
Exactly.
That's better than 10 to 5 that Kyler had. So I'll have to put him above Kyler, I guess.
Boom. Here we go.
Yo, won me
I'm
over.
scrolling
He's
through.
top 6 now.
He's 8th in passing yards. And we're just not going to mention that he took the Texans in his first year. Some would say weak division, but it was a competitive division. Won the division. Got a home playoff game. This dude's legit, man. He's got what it takes. He's got all the tangibles. Give me CJ Stroud, but
Stroud.
the only ones I take over Stroud right now would be Mahomes, MVP Lamar, and Josh Allen. I don't know about the rest. And I'm confident in saying that.
Okay. I obtained that.
And it kills me that he's going to be a menace to the AFC South for the next 20 years. And it's crazy to say because everyone going into the season thought that would be Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
And let me ask you guys this as well.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, I'm tired of him.
I don't think there's going to be an NFL executive that's going to be looking at these S2 scores going into this upcoming draft.
Ain't no way.
They're going to have to make a new test.
If they are, they're going to be looking at the worst grade and taking that quarterback.
Literally.
Because last season going into the draft, as y'all remember,
Yeah, we do.
this S2 score test, whatever, they're telling teams don't pick CJ Stroud because he's dumb. Turns out he's better than most of your favorite quarterbacks.
He don't sound dumb up at the podium. He don't sound dumb dropping bombs on people's heads. Yep.
Dude,
He's a guy.
he's a problem.
He's a problem for your AFC South.
Yeah.
You a little
Very
worried,
much.
you a little worried about that?
Well, I'm not happy about it, but I
If
mean,
you-
I've been obviously
As a Colts fan,
I've been a CJ Stroud guy, and I knew he was going to be a problem. But I'm talking as a Colts fan. Now.
would you
Okay,
rather have Anthony Richardson or CJ Stroud?
I'm happy with it, Richardson.
But if you could have Stroud, would you rather have?
No, I'm sticking with my guy.
There you go.
With a guy.
So you got 5 over.
Like a twisting the question. But yeah, obviously the way to end that game, there's been controversy. We were texting back and forth about it. Just the play call and how it came down to it. I think there was more to them losing the game than just that. I mean, that was a big part of that game.
That was a huge play, for sure.
So 4th and 1, obviously you would want the guy that's rushing for 188 yards
In the game.
in that same game.
In the game at all. Like, as a threat, maybe we're going to hand it to him,
Yeah.
you know?
Obviously, you'd probably want that.
If not, that be the play.
Maybe. But at the same time, Shane made that correct play call. 'Cause if you look back, they packed the box.
That running back was wide open. Wide.
They had to throw out to Goodson, which was the play, from their words, was the play they were running all week. In that situation, they knew their number would be called if they were put in that spot. Number got called. Throw was bad.
Throw was bad.
Hands was on the
Catch was
ball. They
bad.
normally say when you got your hands on the ball, you got to catch it.
Yep.
And it was not caught.
Nope.
So I wouldn't put the blame on Shane Steichen, even though he probably could have had his best personnel out there with your season on the line.
Season on the line, you got to have him out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even so, if you're the Texans defense, right? And you see that JT's on the field, there's 5 sets of eyes on JT. Yeah, he's getting the ball.
Probably, yeah. But
So
if
now-
you have
so now they tried Goodson out there. Okay, we're throwing off our game a little bit. We don't know what's going to happen here. Like I
they're
said,
probably not giving it to the running back if they're taking JT out. It's probably what they're thinking. You know what I'm saying?
and he was by himself too.
Yep.
So, like I said, right play call.
A little better.
Some blame could be put on Shane for the personnel, like I said, but all in all, it's on the players when their number's called. You got to execute those plays, this and that.
It was a surgical drive before that.
Yeah,
They got it with like 6 minutes,
and so-
something like
yeah,
that.
before that, though, I was kind of upset that JT was running out of bounds. The one play he was kind of forced out to stop the clock. If I was him, I would have just stayed in bounds and let that shit run out.
They had to score, though.
Right. But from what it seemed like, they had the right play calling to do that. They obviously had to execute. They didn't, but I don't know, man. There's a lot more than just that one play, even though that's what it came down to. Defense was weak. You can't you can't let the Texans convert on 3rd and 20.
Can't.
That you shouldn't have happened.
It looked like C.J. Stroud threw up a duck. Okay, maybe pick 6. Maybe deflection, throws it out of bounds. No, here comes Nico Collins. one of the plays of the season.
Great catch.
Frederico.
And the fact that was CJ's only playmaker.
No,
why
Brown
aren't
didn't play?
why aren't you defending him, bro?
Yeah.
Doesn't have Tank Dell out there. Doesn't have Bob Woods out there. Doesn't have Noah Brown out there. All you really got is Schultz and Nico Collins, and I guess that's all it took.
That's all he needed. Yep.
Yeah. Nico,
And as a
nine,
Was that
9 for
Yeah.
195 on 9 targets.
unbelievable?
Every target his way went crazy.
Holy
Unbelievable.
shit. Yeah.
So, but as a Colts fan, like how we started this whole thing, like I was already satisfied like 6 weeks ago. Doubled their winning record from last year. Got a coach that's actually going to hold guys accountable,
It's got to be a successful season, right?
without a doubt. And with your backup quarterback getting you to 9 wins, I'd say
And if they win that game, Coach of the Year,
he'd be up there for sure. Yeah,
I think he would take that spot.
and they'd host a playoff game.
Yeah.
against the Browns.
which,
Winnable.
yeah, they almost had him earlier in the season. They lost him, which, looking back at it, that would have helped. Well, you can say that about a couple games, though, but you can't put the blame on the past. You got to live in the now, and in the now, they're heading to Cancun. The one thing that kind of concerns me about that, real quick, is Gus Bradley has a close connection with Shane Steichen, and Gus Bradley has been a detriment, sort of, in a way, to this Colts team this season.
Whoa.
So you'll probably see Gus Bradley stick around.
Defensive coordinator.
Why are we good? Yes, Gus Bradley's the defensive coordinator.
Okay.
You don't watch defense.
He doesn't watch defense.
That's right.
Speaking of defensive coordinator, did you see Wink?
Wink's available, yeah.
Yeah, he said, I'm out of here, dude. Fuck the Giants, I'm out.
We'll get to the coaches in a second, but hey, man,
Hi, Mike.
future looking bright for the Colts. So.
Future looking good. You think they make the playoffs next year?
They have to.
If Garner brings us to where we were this season, I think they go to the damn Super Bowl.
Okay.
Promise?
I would love it.
Super Bowl or bust?
Super Bowl or bust.
It's a disappointment.
Already?
They don't make it
Second
to the
year?
Super Bowl.
Now, next year they got to win the division. Obviously, that was the goal this year, but next year with your starters out there, hopefully.
Is it a disappointing season next year if they miss the playoffs?
Yes.
Yes, I would say.
Okay.
I would say. But that's a year from now. Who knows?
Is Gardner under contract for a while or what?
This is
So
just
he's
this season.
he's a free agent now.
Think you got to bring him back?
Maybe he'll get a starting job.
A little too mixy.
I think it would depend on. I mean, it wouldn't cause no controversy. That's Richardson's job. I mean, they said it all year. Literally got the captain's patch on his jersey. The whole team is built around for Anthony Richardson. But for what Gardner did for you this year and the continuity he has with Shane Steichen in that system,
Good
depending on the
backup.
money, I mean, you got to bring him back.
That's a good backup to have. He did the work.
That's what I'm saying.
He got it done this year.
And like what I was saying either a week or two ago, I think this upcoming offseason, you're going to see a lot of backup quarterbacks get some money. Because I seen today already that the Jets will probably be looking towards a veteran backup.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Get rid of him. See ya.
I think you're going to –
Imagine if they had one of those this year.
that's what I'm saying.
Imagine if there's like a guy that asked them if he wanted them to play. That'd be crazy.
A guy who already knows the system because he played there already?
Oh, Joe Flacco.
Oh. That'd be crazy. They might be in the playoffs now.
Yeah, regardless, they got the Colts got some things to look at going into this offseason. They got to work on the defense. Maybe bring Gardner back. Michael Pittman, he said he wouldn't be doing his own due diligence if he didn't see what the market was saying about him.
Ooh, you don't
But
like to
if
hear that.
nah,
You
but
don't
if
like
you
to
were
hear
if
him
you
saying
were
that.
if you're a Colts fan, you seen his press conference, he's coming back.
Better pay
We'll
him.
see.
Better pay that man.
He'll get.
He nice.
He started the presser off. He goes, yeah, we'll be back next year. And then someone was like, oh, you said we'll be back. You're going to your contract year. Have you been talking about negotiations? He's like, fuck.
So,
But yeah, I think they're in good shape. We'll see how it plays out this offseason. As it stands right now, they got the 15th overall pick, and if you ask me, that's better than the 4th.
that is better than 4. But it's on the right track.
Yeah.
And you're saying next year is 32.
Hopefully. That'd be sweet. CJ Stroud, man. He's going to be a problem in the AFC South.
That's the Texans division
You're
now.
on out.
Yeah.
But let's head over to the NFC. We spent a lot of time talking about the AFC. The Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them? NFC East champions.
Didn't see that coming.
Can't remember when the last time there was a back-to-back NFC champion, NFC East champion.
It's been 19 years
19 years, long time.
since they went back to back. So, that whole division.
Really?
It's been back and forth ever since.
Anthony, you awake back there? I know you're getting ready for this Michigan game.
No,
we
I'm
need
not.
you quick reaction on the button.
Go blue.
Yeah.
He said,
exactly.
go Z's.
No, I'm not sleeping back.
All right, glad to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Long
who
said
won
it was
won
19
it last year? The Eagles won it last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 years ago, who won it?
Probably Dallas.
Nah, it might have been.
Didn't the Commanders win it one year?
They did.
Oh,
COVID year.
Oh, the football team.
Are you for real?
yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember they played the Bucks in like the wild card.
They hosted
And
the
they got
Bucks.
no.
Nah, they almost won that shit.
They almost won that.
Tino knows Heineken.
Yeah. Crack one open. What? Heineken.
Heineken.
Yeah.
You see they got the no alcoholic one?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel.
Anybody
about
tried any of those non-alcoholic beers?
Only me, dog.
I know you
that.
have.
You'd be the one.
Nah,
Nah.
not a Heine guy.
What's the point, bro?
Yeah, that's a good question.
For the alcoholics not being alcoholics anymore.
It's like a kitty cocktail.
Bro, just have a
For
fucking
kids.
pop.
Yeah, this has to be bright.
At that point,
Something refreshing.
but you want to fit in with everybody around you?
Heineken, if you're listening.
Go get that endorsement deal.
The non-alcoholic drinks are great.
But hey, will
Oh,
it
about
be a
that.
different year for the Cowboys, man? Because it seems like every year they sort of stumble around, but this year they're NFC East champions. They're undefeated in their own barn. They got the Green Bay Packers coming in.
That should be a smoke show.
Will it be different for the Cowboys this year?
No.
No, they'll beat the Packers, but then they'll probably lose the next game at home.
Per usual.
Stephen A. Smith will be lit.
Stephen A. Smith is going to lose it.
Happens every year.
Skip Bayless will be crying somewhere, throwing his 17th jersey in the trash, walking past his microwave that's in the island of his house.
After he missed it 20 times.
Yeah, while
Yeah,
his
it
wife's
seemed-
standing there shaking, crying.
Yo, it seemed like the Cowboys almost fumbled the bag yesterday to start off the game. Look, the Commanders were rocking and rolling over there,
Yeah.
but they got the job done.
Rivera's gone.
Finally.
Is that the enemy's time to shine?
No.
They're going to give him an interview. Donnie, so what I've been saying for a couple weeks, if they wanted to be enemy to get the job, he would have had it already. They knew Rivera was going to be gone, bro.
Yeah, so they're like slowly walking him in there.
How much
I don't
slower
think
are you going
so.
to get?
Next year. 1 year is not that slow.
I think it's saying a lot that Rivera wasn't fired 8 weeks ago, and they didn't put Bieniemy in there as like a trial run.
I think it's better to give him just a whole year. What do you got to lose as Washington? You already sucked like forever. You're already the poop stadium.
They're getting that fixed, I heard.
Look at that.
Aren't they getting a new stadium?
That's the first
Yeah,
step.
so that's what I mean.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But
Do
for-
that.
It's not even finalized yet, so there's still poops coming out of them pipes.
I was about to say, they're not fixing them because they're going to leave.
Put some new flat screens in the stadium. Boom. Bieniemy start taking over for the whole summer. Maybe get a quarterback.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That'd be good.
The other team in the NFC East that could have won their division yesterday, if the Cowboys would have lost, the Eagles actually lose again, 24 to whatever.
Their fall
They're
off since-
1-5 in the last 6 games.
Yeah. Their fall off since
That's
the Bills
concerning.
game
There's
is crazy.
people in Philadelphia calling for Nick Sirianni's job, which is absurd.
Ridiculous.
You know that's Philly fans, bro. But going into the playoffs, are you concerned about the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yes.
They just lost to the Giants.
Based on their health. And I don't think everyone's on the same page.
Definitely doesn't seem that way.
Their health seems a little rough.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown
A.J.
got hurt
Brown
that
was one
game.
of
That's
them.
big. Devonta Smith's been hurt too.
Yeah, they had both of them out.
Hurts
Yeah.
hurt his hand or something like that.
Bro, his
That shit popped
middle
out.
finger was like turned the other way
Yeah, so
I
that's
saw the bone coming
all
out the
not
front.
going.
because they had him on camera, bro, and it looked like he was just flipping the camera. I'm like, oh damn, he's really having a bad day. But then it turns out that shit was turned sideways.
But I did.
I don't think they lose to the Bucks though. And I don't think they lose to anyone in the NFC except for the 49ers.
Yo, they might lose to the Bucks.
No shot.
I lied. What'd they win the game by?
What are you talking about?
The Bucks. What was the score of that game?
They kicked
9-0.
3 field goals.
Yeah, no way.
Baker got his $1 million incentive though.
Oh, good for him.
He made the playoff.
Maybe you get another progressive commercial.
It might be on the way. If they give the Eagles a tough time. But I'm concerned about the Eagles, man. Like, we said it for weeks. Steichen and Gannon really had an effect on this team.
They were huge.
Just seems like the edge isn't there, bro.
Nah, everything is going bad over there.
And I hate to say
Morale
it.
seems down.
And it came out that I don't know how much this means, but Javon Hargrave in an interview, I forget what podcast he was on, but he was saying, yeah, like, we did not work this hard in our practices in Philadelphia. He said, when I came here to the Niners, our first practice, I was like blown away with. It's like we're at war every week here. So I don't know how much that has into play with the Eagles team, but it just seems like they don't got that dog in them this year, man. So I'm concerned about the Eagles going forward.
Now, do you think all the whole old heads retire? Like Jason Kelsey, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox.
They were kind of talking about it last year.
If that happened,
Yeah.
they'd be in trouble.
Now that they're going down, it's like, do I want to stay?
And do you think you would think their defense would have got better with like the additions with like Jalen Carter and all that? But it
Yeah.
just seems like
Can't get the plays down.
I don't know.
Their
Man.
defense has been bad.
They're
Very bad.
They're a tough watch. Like we're kind of touching on with Ron Rivera getting fired. Ladies and gentlemen, Week 18, season finale, NFL season's over with. Is this what you're trying to get me to? Brandon,
Yes.
I knew you weren't yourself, man. Have a Snickers. Not sponsored,
You're
but
not yourself. But you're hungry.
all right.
Just like the Eagles, man. They need Snickers.
The Eagles do need a Snickers. That's what
They need it bad, bro.
They just need a box of Snickers.
That'll fix everything.
It will.
Even Jalen hurts his finger. I don't know how he's gonna come back. That shit looked disgusting.
It's on his throwing hand, too.
Yeah.
Just hand it off.
It's not like they run
They're opposite.
tush push every play.
They might have to now. But like we said, season finale is over and done with. Today's one of the most infamous days and one of the toughest days of the league year. They like to call it Black Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Coaching chaos, man. The firings have started.
Rivera.
What was that?
Rivera.
Ron Rivera.
Good
He's
night.
gone. Arthur Smith.
See you
Gone.
later.
Third 7-8 season in a row.
He was pissed.
Finally, get rid of him.
7-10. Well, you get it.
Bad.
Fuck him.
He's done,
Shout out Jameis Winston.
That was a nail in the coffin right there.
bro. Yeah. What's your guys' opinion? So there's been controversy about this today as well. So obviously, for those if you guys missed it, end of the game, it was already 41-17. Saints and the Falcons. The Saints get an interception, get tackled at the 1, even though it looked like Honey Badger was going to run that bitch in. Victory formation was called,
But
until it wasn't.
They
Ran
got to
in
put
with
that in
Jamal
Madden.
Williams.
till J-Mo said, fuck him.
Hold up, and then before we find out it wasn't Dennis Allen, Dennis Allen goes to shake Artie Smith's hand, and Artie Smith didn't want nothing to do with it. He wanted to smack him in the mouth, and I'm shocked he didn't. He said, "Fuck you! I can't believe you fucking did that." And Dennis Allen's like, "What the hell, dude?"
Dude, it wasn't me. It was my players, all right? It wasn't
So-
me. I promise. I want to say sorry to him.
It turned out I don't even know if that's what he sounds like.
He looks
No.
like it.
Turns out it was not Dennis Allen's call. That was our guy,
Yeah.
Jameis Winston's call.
Guy, yeah.
He said, "Hey, it was just a player vote. We decided we were going to score. We're at the 1 yard line. We had the opportunity, and we had to go take advantage of that."
So you can't be that close and not score. Come on.
He said it was 41-17. How bad was it going to get?
It don't even matter, man. They already lost.
That might have been like a top 10 like locker room interview post game.
That one was a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
He needed the Jair Alexander sunglasses for that.
He was like,
one.
I respect the hell out of Arthur Smith. What they're doing over there is incredible. Which was, I know that's something you got to say that, but that's definitely a lie.
Oh,
He said that wasn't DA's call. That was mine. that was our call. So yeah, What's your guys' thoughts on them running it up? Because, in my opinion, they've been talking about this today. Even Shannon Sharp was on ESPN saying, "Oh, they gotta release Jameis Winston. They gotta cut him for that. He has no respect for his coaching staff, no respect for his team, this and that." I think it's like, bro, this is a grown man's league. It's not like it's fucking high school, college football, where it's like, okay, maybe we should stop running this shit up. No, there's no mercy in fucking NFL professional league.
Division rival.
And it was for playoffs, too.
If you can't stop them, then that's the result.
Get out the way.
I agree with the respect thing. Like, hey, you are blowing us out. You don't need to with, like, however many seconds there was left. But, like, fuck them.
You're already going to lose.
Yeah. Wasn't going to change the game.
I got no problem with it at all. That is from a run it up standpoint.
That's what I'm saying.
Run it up as much as you want. The only thing I got is don't do it out of the victory formation. Do it out of I formation. Because at
Victory
that
formation's
point,
crazy.
Yeah.
victory formation is funny, but at the same time, like the D linemen aren't going to be playing. So now you're just going and blasting into them when they're not ready. Like that's an injury concern. You could hit somebody in the knee or something. They can start falling over in there. You know what I mean? Do it out of I formation so they at least try or don't try. Don't do it where they're like just standing there not looking, and next thing you know, you're blasting into me.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think of it from that perspective.
You could get hurt.
You have your argument for that, 100%. But generally speaking, just like if you're mad about them scoring,
Don't let them score.
don't let them get to that point.
Yeah.
Even James was like, we had the opportunity, got an interception, got stopped at the one, and we wanted our guy to get his first touchdown of the season, coming off of like a 20-something touchdown season the year before.
Biggest fluke.
Bad
season
coaching.
ever. It was a fluke.
Man, like I don't blame. I'm not even mad at it. I think the frustration that came out of Artie Smith, I think they had more so to do with him knowing that
It's over. Buddy.
it's over. So shit, I'm gonna go out with a bang.
It's all over. You ain't getting no more head coaching jobs. I can say that.
And
Who's
also-
gonna want
Yeah,
you?
I don't think so.
I think he'll be a coordinator somewhere. I
That's
don't know if he's
fine.
gonna
Coordinator,
be,
yeah, but head coach.
Yeah, I think he's
No
done.
fan base wants him to pull up and be the head coach, unless you want to see all your best players do nothing.
Listen, man.
Unless he pulls up with the stash.
Nope, still don't want him.
No. Him and Vrabel bringing Derrick Henry to go to L.A., yeah.
Yeah,
That's my guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We didn't even touch on we completely skipped over the Jags and the Titans because that's how.
Oh yeah, that was a big
Texans
game.
got the,
Yeah.
we can circle back to that in a second.
Go Titans.
But the finish up on like the whole running up the score shit. Yeah, don't even let them get there, bro. I don't blame him one bit. All that frustration Artie Smith had at the end, like I said, I think it had more so to do with just him knowing that it was over and done with. But the other bone I have to pick is with Dennis Allen. Bro, don't go up there on the podium saying sorry. It was already done. Fuck it.
He's a respectful guy.
Fire him too.
No, for
At
real.
that point,
For real.
I seen a lot of Saints fans are pissed on Twitter because they're saying that he's expected to come back. Bro, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You don't.
The one guy I follow, he's a Saints fan that mentioned when he quote tweeted the tweet that was like, "We expect our Dennis Allen to come back." It got to a point where he's like, "Yeah, this is real bad." He compared it to extremely terrible incident. He said, "This is my blank insert terrible situation."
Insert bad
I
stuff.
wonder what you're talking about.
I'll tell you that. But,
I'll tell you, I got one guess for sure.
yeah, and you
No, I
probably-
definitely think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. If you're Dennis Allen, I know you're not listening, but someone send this to Dennis Allen. You already fucking did. There's no going back. Just at that point, just stick up for your fucking players. Like, it's okay to be like, oh, it wasn't my call, but
This is what it is. What's going to change the outcome of the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stand on business, as we like to say.
He ain't.
Not him.
No. But, hey, let's touch on the Jags and the Titans, because Jags are supposed to be running this AFC South division, bro.
They're supposed to take a big step forward this year after their little 27-point comeback on the Chargers.
And Titans had a tough season.
They did.
Speaking of Black Monday and coaching chaos week. There's been word that maybe Mike Vrabel and the Tennessee Titans haven't been seeing eye to eye. This might have been their last hoorah with his boys Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry, because Derrick Henry even had like a.
They turned back.
Yeah.
I never seen nothing like
Eight.
that. Like him having the live microphone, pretty much thanking everybody for everything. 5 minutes after the game,
That's
Yeah.
great. That's
and
great.
not even retiring.
Said, yeah,
Unless he does retire, I want to be shocked, but
nah, he's gonna get that bag.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know if he'll get a bag, but
He'll get whatever bag he can.
He'll get some. Maybe a chill.
he's gonna go to a contender for sure.
Has to.
I
No, he
hope so.
doesn't.
Hope he doesn't do a Miles Sanders, Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen said something. He was like, "Yeah, I want to contend for a championship."
Bro, remember when everyone was
They
saying,
said he
like,
had crazy CTE.
bro, y'all remember the tweets earlier before the season? Which I mean, I didn't go this far and say I thought the Panthers were going to be decent, but I didn't say like some of the things these people were saying. They're posting pictures like this, like the wide receivers for the Panthers, like, oh, these wide receiver rooms going to be a problem for other teams. But it was fucking DJ Shark, Adam Thielen, and Jonathan Mingo. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
Be a
But
problem for the
It's de-
Shanghai Sharks.
decent wide receivers, but ain't gonna bring you nowhere.
But the Titans, I think this frustration with Vrabel in their front office started when they traded AJ Brown. You seen it live on when the trade happened on draft night. Do you guys see Mike Vrabel and the Titans parting ways here?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so. I don't think you're a respected coach as Variable. You know what I'm saying?
and they smack you in the face as soon as the GM's like, "You know what? This is my first move. Best receiver, you're gone."
And he
And
wanted, I forget who he wanted as GM, but obviously they didn't hire who he requested.
Nope.
So that's kind of smacking. I mean,
2 in a row.
hey, bless you, dude. You all right?
Yeah, but
All right.
Good.
And Tank Talk here, we look out for everybody.
preach.
Yeah,
And we get distracted easily.
just like my. Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm allergic to bad takes.
Which one was bad? Call it out, dude.
Okay, you guys let me finish.
Oh, go ahead, finish.
Finish.
It was you.
It was you.
Yeah,
Who,
dog.
me?
Yeah, you were talking about firing the GM and hiring a new GM, trading AJ Brown. Vrabel shouldn't
Oh,
stay.
that's what the Titans did.
No, I think he should leave because that roster's not good.
Is yeah. He
And
did
he's
his
a good
best,
coach.
but
He doesn't
that's-
have to stay around and stick around when I can go get a nice team. I can pick any team I want probably.
Yeah,
Vrabel's probably number one in line. I bet you he's in front of Harbaugh. He's in front of anybody.
has
Ben
to.
Johnson, whatever the guy, the Detroit, in front of everybody.
From a culture perspective, I could see that. Play calling, I don't know. It really depends. Like, here's the thing, like with team building, because the Commanders are going through this right now because I don't think they understand what team they want to build because they're already sending in requests to talk to all these different coaches.
Football
And-
team.
everybody.
And the season literally just ended yesterday, and they're bringing all this new like people in their committee to figure out who they want to hire. But I think step one is to figure out what type of team you want to operate, and then you bring the guys in to kind of fill under that tree that the team you're trying to build.
You've been playing Madden. You've been playing Madden since you got that new PS5, haven't you?
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
But the
I
command,
the thing with that, I love like this time of year. I love it, bro.
This is
I like
franchise
the
mode,
I
yeah.
love the team building perspective. But you get what I'm trying to say, though. Like you need to figure out what type of team you want to operate. Like, do you want the play calling, high octane offense, or do you want the hard nosed, gritty defensive line, fucking like Steelers type of football type of deal? But you need the right coaches to fit whatever team you're trying to build.
and I still don't think they know because they got an old basketball GM.
Which was interesting. For those that missed it, Bob Myers was hired to be, I don't even know what position title they gave to him.
The Warriors guy?
Yes.
Yeah, they brought him out of the ESPN.
He needs to call up KD.
Yo,
He's
they
from
got
Baltimore.
Yo, they got a better
Or Maryland or something.
Commanders got a better front office than the Washington Wizards, son. They got Josh Harris in there. They got
What?
Magic Johnson. They
What?
got Bob Myers, man.
The Wizards guy.
I'm really interested to see how they're going to translate that to the NFL.
Yeah, that was just out of left field. Like
Magic Johnson.
Hey, to speak of
Matt-
left field, it's working in baseball.
It is working for baseball.
Yeah.
For Magic Johnson. Tino could attest to that, even though he's boycotting.
Yep.
Boycotting baseball.
all because of the Dodgers.
Speak it to the microphone real quick. Share your. I know before you don't want to pay. You don't want to hop on the show here, but you can't. You know what I mean?
What's the problem with baseball?
All right, let me.
Put the camera wide, Anthony. Look at it. Just like a.
No, it's all right. It's
shot.
all right. Let me tell you something about baseball.
What's up with baseball?
I didn't know we were gonna do this today.
When I was young, growing up, baseball was a great sport. It was an honorable sport.
Yep.
You know, you go out there, you play hard, and there's competition, right?
Competition, yeah.
Then the Dodgers happened. And I don't mean the historic Dodgers. I mean the new style Dodgers. The Dodgers who are going to say, you know what? Screw every small market team and screw the league.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Take every dollar we have. And then the worst part about it, I think, worse than the Dodgers throwing all this money around like this, I blame the players. I blame Ohtani, and I blame what's the new guy's name?
Yamamoto.
Yeah, I blame him too.
Fucking get it right.
Because they're coming over here, and I think of it this way. This is the way I think of it. You know, I didn't grow up rich or nothing, obviously. How much more of a difference could it make if you're making, let's say, $300 million, right? $250 million versus like $400 million. You know what I mean? Like how much money do you need? Because they're gonna make so much money from all these brand deals. They're gonna make money from the commercials, all that crap, and then they get sold out. I think they're sellouts.
Yo, I don't blame him.
And I think it's bad for the sport. I think it's selfish on their part, and I think it's bad for the sport. Put them somewhere there where they can bring a team and make a team a contender. Make the sport interesting. And the Dodgers are still going to lose in the playoffs, so screw them. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
What about
I appreciate your input on it, too.
But like Shohei is gonna be like one of the greatest players of all time.
What about the Yankees though? They've been doing that for years.
He's going to tear his ACL.
Oh, my God.
Whoa!
He's as bad as you.
No, don't be saying that.
I'm not saying I hope he does. That's the juju.
How about this? Just let them all take steroids again. I'm with that.
Yeah.
You
know what?
Steroids.
I think that would even it out.
Thank you.
That'd be. I agree with that.
Boom.
Bring back the Royd era.
Juice him up.
See, if we're doing, if we're just creating these super teams, let me get on some super steroids, man. Hit some fucking bombs. Make it entertaining, man. Because I tell you what, I only watch like 2 times a year.
I watch 0 times a year.
I'm not gonna lie though. This is my last piece.
All right.
Because now I'm thinking about it. Could you imagine somebody like Stan actually just openly juicing and then having a baseball flying at you like in the outfield at like 140 miles an hour?
I'm not even gonna see it coming.
Could be dangerous.
You're getting clocked. You're dead.
Yo, let them use metal bats too.
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
Oh,
not that.
No.
Dying.
Not that.
Yeah.
People are dying.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, there should be a league like football's got the
XFL.
UFL now. There's got to be a baseball
XLB.
league that lets them juice and fucking use metal bats.
MLB,
No,
XLB.
that would like kill someone.
Just pat them up.
Hey, bigger
What do you
stadium.
want? I'm wearing football gear playing a baseball game?
Call it XBL,
Gotta try out to sit in the outfield.
Extreme Baseball League,
Yeah.
or
MLB.
hold on.
Metal League Batting.
JBL, Juice Baseball League.
JBL. Isn't that a speaker?
You can't.
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
already-
use that.
It's a wrestler.
Called the BBL.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baseball League.
League.
Just Baseball League. All right, we're gonna have to look into that. I forgot how we got down there. Oh, the Commanders and the Bob. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting move to see how they translate to NFL.
That'd be cool if he does it good.
That would be awesome because he's, in terms of just like leadership and team building, that's one of those guys you want on your team.
Yeah.
And obviously Washington, they're probably gonna do whatever the fuck it takes to turn that place around.
No, I'm gonna say this. You think they try to trade with the Bears?
To jump up to one, maybe.
Yeah.
To get Justin Fields, maybe.
No, try to get Caleb.
If I'm the Bears, ain't
Michael
nobody
Penix.
getting Caleb. Yeah, you can get whoever you want. You ain't getting Caleb because he's gonna be in Chicago.
Yeah, I can't wait to dive into more Chicago Bears talk as we get closer to this draft season. I was telling you, like this is like the draft is one of my favorite times of the year. I love looking up these players, figuring out their play style and
Seeing
what
what's
teams they
happening.
may fit better. Because people forget, like, yes, most points of the draft, you need to draft the best player available, but it's got to make the most sense
To your team.
to what your team needs. So,
Yep.
and if you look back at our look back on our mocks from last year compared to now, which maybe that's something we could do in the off season. Our hit rate was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so we talked about Vrabel. Maybe he may be departing with the Titans, even though he's still under contract. So that's going to be interesting to see if they're going to have to get some compensation for him or they terminate the contract or something like that. We'll see how that goes down. Because like I said, they haven't been seeing eye to eye for quite some time now. Jim Harbaugh, we'll see what he does tonight.
Blows out Washington.
The top two teams. Hey, you watch.
What?
The two teams are trending to be the most interested in him are the Chargers and the Raiders.
Same division.
Listen, if a team's going to be out there and going to pay Ben Johnson $15 million,
Well,
what the hell is Harbaugh going to get?
9.
Why did you say it like that, bro?
All right.
I don't even know what to say on that.
That's my point there. So,
I don't know.
and now we got Bill Belichick.
He stays. There's no way.
Billionaire Belichick. Is that what that's supposed to mean? Bill? Call him Billy.
Buffalo Bill.
He's staying. He's not leaving. He's
Nah.
not resigning. If you know what I mean.
No, I think
Like, he might be leaving, but it's not because he's leaving.
because who's leaving?
Billy.
That's who we're talking about.
Bill Belichick. You see what he said today?
What do you say?
What do you say?
He said, we could see about what I do and what's the best for the team here, talking about, like, being GM and coach at the same time because he was asked about that. He said, we'll see about who manages what. And then he said, I'm under contract, though.
He is.
So he is not going to just be walking out of there.
No, I don't think he's going to be fired either.
Then he's another year of Billy.
Because that's going to be, like, at that point, bro, he's been there for so long. Literally got you 6 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That's a guy you just can't be like, all right, you're fired. If they do leave or part ways, it's going to be because they do come to the decision in the conversation. We're like, okay, maybe it's best we just part ways and do our own thing, whatever. Adam Schefter made a good point today. He kind of compared it to the Broncos years ago. I forget their names and all that, the owner and the head coach at the time. This was before our time. Similar situation. The head coach had a big part of running and operating the team, such as the position Bill Belichick's in right now. And it got to a point where it was like the owner said, you know what? Got to respectfully part ways.
I want my team back,
We
bro.
want our team back. Literally what it was. Maybe this is a similar situation with Bob Kraft, man. He wants his team back, and
Only thing with him, though, he's old, bro. You're old. Give it up.
in the family.
Yeah, well, Bobby Kraft's mad old. He's older than Billy.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Looking at him. I know Belichick's 71, but Kraft's gotta be like 80-something.
So what I'm trying to say, I think it's going to get to the point where it's going to be Bob Kraft's decision. Like, if you want your team fully back, see if Bill Belichick. He already said he's willing to give some of that responsibility up. But if you hear that and you don't want Bill Belichick head coach of your team, I think they're going to part ways.
82.
That's old.
There's a spot down in Florida if he has to go think about it. What he's gonna do.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Rumor is. It's where he goes and makes big decisions.
But if not New England, then who? Which one of these teams that have coaching vacancies right now would be the best fit for Bill Belichick?
Vacancies as in what? Like Raiders, Chargers,
Any team that doesn't have a head coach.
Washington, or who else just Atlanta.
Yep.
I'd
Gross.
say Atlanta. No, Washington. He don't fit Atlanta's vibe.
You don't see him going downtown Atlanta or nothing?
No.
He's not a little
going-
baby guy?
Nah. No gunner in his Serato.
He might follow Tom Brady. Go to the Raiders.
That would be interesting.
They would be, huh? Oh,
Huh? What was that?
Did you hear something?
there's got
It's-
football game in.
It's college football.
The game started. All right, let's get this thing rock and roll.
Go blue.
But if
It's already 7-0, by the way. Michigan.
Yeah.
All right,
They're already covering.
that's what we're doing.
Wow. Already.
Yeah, I think the best fit for Bill Belichick might be the Chargers. Now, it might not be his market, but if you're looking at the way the team is structured, high-end defensive players, they need a reshifting culture in there. Why not bring a guy like Bill Belichick, potentially one of the greatest of all time, in there to reshift that culture and straighten that shit out? With a guy like Justin Herbert as his quarterback, we've seen what he's done with the Patriots these past couple years without Tom Brady. Yes, the record may not be good, but if you look at those individual games, he keeps them in there, man.
There's an offensive coordinator you could call up, and Mike McDaniels. He's available.
He could.
Can you see him in that blue, though?
Oh, yeah.
Looking bright. The best fit for him might be the sunset.
Sunset.
He's done.
Just sitting there on his boat.
Yeah.
I don't think he's giving up football.
ride
bro.
off into the
I think,
sunset, dude.
so if there's no job for him in the NFL, I can see him taking some spot at like fucking Navy or something.
Jeez. It just seems
He
like
can't live without football, bro.
don't go to Washington and then just still suck. Don't go to the Chargers and still suck, because there's no excuse there. You go to Washington, you got an excuse. We've sucked, and there's nothing here to bank on. But if you go to L.A. and then you guys stink, that's a bad luck for him.
At
That
Washington,
hurts.
though, they got a top draft pick. He'd be able to draft his own quarterback, maybe. I don't
Like,
know.
it already looks bad that Tom Brady left and you guys immediately were never good again. Now you're going to go somewhere else and still never be good? It's starting to look more and more like Tom Brady did everything. If you just walk away,
He did not do everything.
well, listen. Tom Brady left,
Maybe he did.
won a Super Bowl. Bill Belichick never won again without him. And if you keep losing... it's
Last
gonna-
time I checked,
Look at
one
what
was a
happened to Russell
quarterback,
Wilson.
one was a head coach.
Look what happened to Russell Wilson.
What happened to him?
He went to Denver. Everyone was like, oh, this guy's a Hall of Famer. And now he's looking like some bum.
He was looking like that towards the end of his Seattle run, too.
He was.
Yeah, but it didn't look the same because it was like, oh, well, it's all of Seattle.
Yeah,
But no, now you went to Denver.
Hold up.
and you
Let me
brought
back.
the problem.
Let me backtrack a little bit. We're comparing Russell Wilson, his situation, to Tom Brady and Bill Belichick.
Exactly. Because Russell Wilson left, and guess who kept on winning? Seattle. Tom Brady left, and guess who kept on winning? Tom Brady. I'm just saying.
Seattle ain't been nowhere
They went to the playoffs last year with Geno Smith.
and got beat up.
Geno Smith.
They were projected to be like one of the lowest winning team last year.
No
they
one
were.
thought they would be good with Geno Smith. Nobody. And they were good again this year. They had a winning
Me
record.
included.
Yeah. They had a winning record again this year.
I still think Billy
If you're
B.
Belichick, you better win if you go somewhere else.
Or else what? He got 6 Super Bowls. He's good, bro.
Or else they're gonna say, yeah, there was that one coach that coached New England.
You
He
know
was
who
pretty
I?
good.
You know who I feel bad for?
Tom Brady's coach, right?
I feel
That's
bad.
what they're gonna say.
I feel bad for whoever's going to be filling in for him after, because they're going to have to live up to those expectations.
Probably
Rod
his
Mayo.
son.
They are not gonna fire him and have his son take his spot with his mohawk and his
Bro,
crazy
why
tongue.
not?
The next one.
The new era.
His son been eating.
Speaking of new eras, though,
We got a hat sponsor.
that'd be sweet.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
maybe one day. It's basically a new season now. Every team is 0-0. Legacies will be built. starting this wild card weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have the finalized playoff picture locked in.
Where are the Bears?
Here's the bracket. The Bears locked up the first overall pick and the 9th overall pick. Shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
They move up to 9th.
With that loss.
Awesome.
9 again. So here we go.
Awesome.
We got the AFC side. Let's take a look here. Super Wild Card Weekend. The Cleveland Browns will be on the road, take on the Houston Texans.
Good game.
Then you got Miami Dolphins. Revenge game. Tyreek Hill is back in Arrowhead, just like what he wanted, to take on Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs.
You think you wanted this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then you got the Steelers, somehow, some way, dragging themselves in here.
Yeah.
Steelers.
Coming into Orchard Park to take on the Bills. And then, obviously, you got the Ravens on the bye week, number 1 seed. Then on the opposite side of the spectrum, the NFC. Speaking of, these playoff matchups got some fucking storylines. Then you got the Eagles Monday night. They'd be playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And how about this one? We've been wanting this one for weeks.
Yeah.
Months.
The Rams, led
Yeah.
by Matthew Stafford, are heading back over to Detroit, where it all began for old Matty Stafford.
That's a tough game.
Take on Jared Goff
Some unfinished business over there.
and the
multiple.
Detroit Lions.
It's going to be his first win over in Ford Field, probably.
Someone called him Jared Goof today. I'm surprised we made it this far, and that's the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
And then lastly, you got the Green Bay Packers. They are heading over to Dallas to take on the Cowboys, which
Des did catch it.
Good callback.
was that game?
I think so.
Well, Mike McCarthy's coaching against his old team.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's looking pretty good. He's turning it, like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Some
you
people
know?
are saying his job might be on the line, too, if they don't perform well this playoff. Yeah, these people are ridiculous.
Bro, what?
This is
Was
his
it
best seasons.
2 or 3 seasons in a
It's
row,
one of the
12
Cowboys'
wins.
best seasons.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you got the 49ers, 1 seed bye. It's shaping up to be a hell of a fucking wild card weekend here, boys.
Yeah.
We couldn't have asked for nothing better than this.
Yeah.
Some serious storylines on the line. Which storyline and matchup are you looking forward to the most?
You know which one.
You know
Matthew
the one.
Stafford going
Yeah.
back.
That's the
It
one.
has to be, right?
That's the one.
Yeah.
You can't beat that one.
Script writers fucking
They
got a
went
heater
crazy
on
with
their hands
that
with
one.
that one.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to happen? So are they going to do like a tribute video for him? Because this is the first
They
time.
have to.
This is the
You
first.
can't do a tribute
Hold up.
video for the opposing quarterback
Playoffs
in the
is crazy.
playoffs,
Yeah,
bro,
playoffs
of your
is
first
crazy.
home playoff game in like 50 years.
I don't know.
This is the
He did a
first
lot.
time he's played Detroit, but that was in L.A. This is his first time back on Ford Field, bro.
No tribute video. Just when he gets announced,
Oh, thank
they
you.
declare,
Thank you, Matt.
they cheer
It's
for
been a
him.
long time. It's like, yeah, bro, you've been gone for a while. This is playoffs town over here.
Is Calvin Johnson going to be there?
You better hope he don't suit up.
For the Rams.
Yeah, because he'll cook.
Um,
If you think Puka and Cooper Kupp can do that under Sean McVay, imagine what Calvin Johnson could do. I don't care if he's 35 or not. Yeah.
He's probably still in good shape. If I
He
had to guess.
probably will eat if he was on the Rams.
I'm really interested to see Tyreek Hill back in Kansas City. I see how he's going to act and perform. See if the Miami Dolphins can bounce back from their terrible performances the past couple weeks.
I'd love to see him do great. I really would.
Because we know the Chiefs they're vulnerable now.
He can't throw it to himself, though.
If there's one guy that I could bet could throw the ball up and catch it himself, I think it would be Tyreek Hill.
And cook. And do a backflip after he scores.
And then do a marathon. And then he gets another touchdown.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
has
that-
another kid.
I'm looking forward to that matchup. But no, the number one storyline here is definitely Stafford heading back to Detroit. So this game could go a few different ways. I've been thinking about this today.
2 ways.
So Matthew Stafford could either put on a typical Matthew Stafford performance, win this on the game-winning fourth quarter drive. Or what if he, you know what, This is
No.
it. This is it. Hold up. No, this is it. Game on the line. Rams need, you call it whatever, a field goal or touchdown
yards for
to
a
win
field
to win the game. Since he never won nothing in Detroit. No timeouts left. 9 seconds left on the clock. Just takes a knee. Takes the helmet off. Takes the cleats off. Takes the jersey off.
He retires.
Puts it on the 50-yard line. I did this for you, Detroit. This
would be
is how I
iconic.
pay you back. I got my Super Bowl. You guys let me go win that. Here's your opportunity.
That would be something.
Just like when the Undertaker retired and just put his hat and coat in the middle of the ring, and that was it.
If he did that, that would be an all-time moment.
That would be sick.
There might be tears shedded
Might
in
be.
that stadium.
He will never
There's-
start again.
Everyone.
No, you got to be done after that.
He will never play for anyone ever again.
Or what about this?
He might go missing.
What?
Yo, flip the script.
And
The
if I don't
The
play-
Lions got to go up for a potential game-winning drive. They get it. Jared Goff just runs up the whole Rams sideline, just flipping off everybody.
That's what I want to see.
It's got to be either one. Right?
That's it. Both.
Or maybe Matthew Stafford throws a pick six and they lose and say, you know what, Detroit?
And he throws it to Jared Goff.
Jared Goff's at the corner.
He's playing safety.
That would be awesome.
And he just takes it back, and he's just, yeah.
But now let's dive into it.
All right,
Ladies and
for real.
gentlemen,
For real.
we picked our last full slate of games this past weekend.
Are we spreading bread? Are we still doing that? Or you got a new one?
He's getting there.
I'm getting there.
I'm just wondering.
This is part of the
The anticipation's building inside me so
Yeah.
much I can't help it.
This is podcasting. Broadcast.
Okay.
You gotta let me build up to it.
It's
All right.
working.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've picked games for you guys all season long. Hopefully, you guys tailed along and made some money for yourselves. Well, sadly, we picked our last full slate of NFL regular season games this past weekend. It's playoff season, baby.
Playoffs.
We're not going to be able to gamble on too many more NFL games. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
Oh.
So let's enjoy it while we can. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's spread the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed your opportunity, bro. We've been doing it all fucking year. You forgot.
Sorry. That has been all year.
All right.
I tried my
So
best.
here's the final standings.
Yep. You know
Because
what it
this
is.
weekend we start 0-0. From worst to first, like we've been doing all season. Maybe other than that one week where I kind of switched it up. We got Brother Bren.
Put the camera on him.
Yeah.
How about this? What a fucking run it was for Brother Bren.
Did he get it done?
Brother Bren
500.
was going into this week under 500. Ladies and gentlemen, he finishes with 129, 129, and 7.
Nobody. Everyone counted him out. Nobody
Even
thought
this
he would
guy.
make it back.
Even this guy.
We say his name first every week,
Since
That's
week
the
1.
first.
but we're hyped this week.
So it's like nothing ever happened.
It's like you picked nothing.
Hey. No wins, no
Just like
losses.
said,
Just, you know.
everyone starting 0-0.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And then you got me. 141, 117, and 8.
Well,
Anthony, wake up, dude. I know you're
Can I-
watching
no.
the game. Jeez Louise.
He just
We're
ran.
almost there.
He just
We're
ran for 40 yards to a touchdown.
Who did?
Michigan,
All right.
So it's 14-0.
14-3.
Covering
Oh,
that.
brother.
Still not 0.
Looking like another one for the good guys over here.
So I was at 141, 117, and 8.
You went on a heater at the second half of the year.
At the end, yeah. a little
Because I mean, I know we just gassed you up crazy, but he was with you for a while.
Nah, it was like a handful of weeks.
I don't know, bro, because first couple weeks down, it looked like he was running away with this thing. You might have been one of the hottest picks, like spread pickers,
In the world.
like this season.
In the world.
Because I was checking on some other experts, and they weren't even like really close to yours. So you ended up with 150, 110, and 5.
Not bad.
It's pretty solid.
We take that. What can I say?
There was a good amount that finished like in the 140s. I haven't seen a 150 yet.
You haven't seen a 150?
No.
Your boy just got in there.
Just got in there.
Yeah. I think we missed a couple games too, so it could have been.
No, we missed none. Shout out us.
Okay.
We got all of them.
That's lit.
If there's one thing you take away from the show, you're gonna get consistency. Whether it's bad takes, good takes, or picking the games.
No one went negative, man.
That's right.
We're gonna give it our all. So with that being said, we're gonna give it our all with these wild card matchup picks.
A lot of pressure.
Give them to me.
Now there's a lot of pressure.
So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, super wild card weekend. Kick things off. See, this one isn't going to throw you guys off too much because my favorite teams are out except for one.
Boom.
Very sad.
Sorry about it.
Sorry.
So we got the
Always
Cleveland
nice,
Browns heading down to H-Town. Man, it would have been something if Watson was starting this one. They're taking on the Texans.
Yeah, the script writers were going crazy.
This line,
Oh yeah.
this line moved up
Was
from
it?
yesterday.
I feel like it'd be 2.5.
It started out at 1.5. Now it's at 3 points in favor of the Browns.
Because they don't know.
In favor of the Browns.
So let me see something because they did play this season. I forgot how that matchup turned out.
They played already?
They did.
Did they stomp them out or what?
That's what I'm looking at right now. Where's it at?
I feel like they won by like a touchdown.
Where yet? The Browns won 36-22.
Yep, I got it right here. I don't know if
I think it was in Houston.
I don't know if Stroud played that game.
Yeah, I think he was out.
Amari
right?
Cooper had 265 yards.
Oh, my God. Their defense is definitely better than what
Nope.
it is there.
Yeah, I think this was the game.
This was the Joey Flacco day.
This might have been the game Stroud got that concussion because it shows old Dougie Mills here.
Yeah, Davis Mills. Yo,
Yeah,
and
he-
Case Keenum threw 2 picks.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so this is a different ball game.
This is a whole different ball game.
Joey Flacco and the Browns are buzzing. And if they watched the Texans last week, which, if you think about it, that Colts-Texans game was a playoff game, do or die. The formula against the Texans defense, I know that the Browns don't have a Jonathan Taylor, but you can run the ball on these guys. They got Jerome Ford. Been
Jerome
playing pretty
Ford.
well. Kareem Hunt.
Kareem.
But Joey Flacco been throwing about 40 passes a game, 300 yards, all these touchdowns, a few picks here and there. But that's Joey Flacco. You're going to get that
That's
from
the name
him
of the game.
time to time.
Yeah.
So, Brother Bren, you were last in
Oh,
the season
brother.
picks.
You
Step
get
up to the
kick
plate.
us
You
off.
picking
Hey,
first, brother.
It's a fresh slate.
It's a fresh slate.
You
0-0.
win You win this week, we going to be saying your name last.
How
You
about
going to
that?
be picking last.
Me?
Yeah.
Out of all you guys, me?
Could be you.
All right. I'm taking the Texans. It's going to be a close game.
I like it. I guess I'm picking.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
hey,
we're going by the spread right now.
that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
So when the line, I was looking at this yesterday. When it was at 1.5, I was leaning towards the Browns. But I've had some time to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially hearing C.J. Stroud talk today. I'm rolling with the Texans. I don't know if they win, but I think it's going to come down to the wire once again. Because let's not get it twisted. The Cleveland Browns, they are dealing with a lot of injuries, but
They're nice.
they're still a good team. And we know what happens when Joe Flacco's in the playoffs, baby.
Yeah. I think the Browns will win just for the story of him going to Baltimore, facing his old team.
Unless the Steelers pull one off.
Ooh.
But I'm going to go Texans.
Yeah.
This is a hard one to pick. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how I'm
This is
here.
playoffs.
This one is a hard one.
Playoffs?
The playoffs.
You kidding me? Playoffs?
Playoffs. I think when you know how I say like read the teams and I'll think the line in my head. I thought it was gonna be Houston 2.5. So for it to be Cleveland 3, I gotta take Houston. I think they win.
We all just agreed, didn't we?
Yeah.
For the first game?
It happens time to time.
Yeah, but the first game of the playoffs, I
It's
don't know if I
sketchy
like
when
that.
happens.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
We all got good records on the season.
Yeah, that's true.
You evened out. So
Yeah.
you didn't lose. You didn't win either.
No, well, I'm just here. Having a good time.
But it's a new slate, man.
Just watch it.
We all got the Texans. And honest to God, it is hard to pick against them.
Yeah.
But next
At
up,
home. If it was in Cleveland, it'd be a whole different story, I think.
so if I checked out our demographic, like our ages that
Yeah.
watch the show. We're pretty much across the board.
We're for everybody.
So I think it's the 34 to 44 age group, something like that. Just so you guys know, this next game is strictly on Peacock this weekend.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so what you got to do, I suggest that you guys,
Boycott.
if you want to watch this game, you could either go to StreamYard, but if I had to guess, StreamYard their server's probably gonna crash. Cause I know there's a lot of people that don't have Peacock and they're gonna want to get on there. So just get on Peacock, dude. It's $5. You get all the WWE events. Peacock's got some decent movies, dude. You get NFL games. So if I were you, I'd go ahead and sign up right now, get ahead of the game, because you don't want to be trying to sign up like an hour beforehand. You're going to get pissed off because you're an old bastard and you don't know how to work technology. So get ahead of the game and do that shit now.
Do we have a Peacock sponsor?
We don't.
So go to NFL Reddit streams and go watch that game there, because there is no way I'm signing up for Peacock to watch a football game. What are they thinking?
You're not signing up on the cock?
Nah, I'm off the cock.
Damn.
Peacock.
The cock, dude.
Yeah, go stream that thing. I hate that.
Why? This is the
Try to
world now, bro.
Bro, what you want me to have? Paramount this, Peacock that? Get out of
Yeah.
here. Especially you got Chris Collinsworth over there. Leave me alone, dog.
What?
Let me watch it in the Sporta.
Yo, it upsets me he don't do the slide no more.
Yeah.
That's where he
lost.
lost me.
He's losing it. He's losing
Right,
it.
and is it me or does it seem like he laughs at every play now?
Yeah, he's
So,
just,
like during the Bills and Dolphins game, like Josh Allen would make a throw, something he say, Mike,
he's just an
that
old
was a
geezer,
hell of
man.
a Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes,
Literally.
every time.
Yo.
There'd be a bad play. Mike, this is some
Now
game.
here's a guy.
Mike, here's a guy. He went to Wyoming. And nobody
He just
nobody
doesn't
gave him an
care.
offer. He
He'll
doesn't
just jump over anybody.
put anything in front of him. He's just going to jump over it.
And
It's unbelievable.
you know he's a Cali boy, but he went to the Colts and he's still playing well. Yeah, I don't know.
But
Keep
yeah,
sliding.
if you're an old bastard, just
Slide over to
get the
NFL
cock.
Reddit streams.
Peacock.
So with that being said, we got the Dolphins on the road to take on the Chiefs. Tyreek Hill's back in Arrowhead, where the Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites.
I'm gonna do it. Give me the Dolphins.
This is why.
What do you mean?
This is why we announced your name last. You gonna take the Dolphins?
I'm
In the
with them.
negative
Yes,
weather?
sir.
I'm with them too. Dolphins 3.5. Fins up, brother.
And I will take the Chiefs to win by 10 or more.
Are you sure
Write-
you
write
want
that down?
I don't want it on the record.
Write that down. Write that down.
I don't know. It sounds like you do.
The Chiefs are winning by 10 or more points this game. This game ain't gonna be that competitive.
Okay.
At home, Chiefs playoffs.
Who's catching the ball for?
Travis Kelce going.
He hasn't.
He hasn't
He
been
gonna.
able to.
It's been the problem.
It's the playoffs now. They got the playoff gloves in. They ordered on Amazon Prime shipping.
Oh, you did tell him that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
You think they did
And it's a
that?
new year.
You think they seen our video and was like, "Oh shit, this guy might be on to something."
They dipped them gloves in some honey.
But if it's in the 0 degrees, you don't think it's gonna freeze up?
Oh.
So then they're gonna run the ball with Pacheco.
They could do that.
He gonna be stomping the ground.
You know why is he always angry at the ground?
I heard
That's how
one
he
time
runs,
back
man.
in the day the ground got him bad, so he had to
They tripped him up.
ever since. Yeah,
Damn ladybugs.
Chiefs smoked the Dolphins this week. Watch.
Let's head to Sunday, shall we?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
1 o'clock on CBS. We got the Steelers making their way to Orchard
Steelers.
Park,
Making my
take
way
on the
downtown.
Buffalo Bills. And here we go again.
The ridiculous spreads.
The Bills are 10-point favorites. I don't like that look.
10's kind of wild, but let's stand on business. Let's go Bills.
That's what he said.
That's what I said.
Fuck. I hate taking the Bills with these double-digit spreads, bro.
Because then they'll play Easton Stick and win by 1.
I'm going to go Steelers. Cover to 10.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers too. Not to win.
I'll take one for the team.
All right.
Kicking bass.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Yeah. I mean, this is the time. Oh,
You need to. What the fuck?
I thought this was the time. If you're gonna pick the Bills, and we're both not picking the Bills.
So you've been sold on this Cowboy gimmick. Huh? This has been the third one in a row.
Yeah, this is me.
So what are you going to do with the fucking Funko there?
Yeah,
That's a lumberjack, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a different version of me. It's like
Yeah,
Cactus
I mean,
Jack, you know? Mick Foley.
All right, you're just in
New
your
love, you know?
You're in your
Cactus
prime,
Jack.
bro.
Little champagne poppy.
You're not a wrestling guy. Dude.
We're just kicking.
All right.
Yeah.
Steelers keep it close, just cause.
I think they probably lose by like 7 or
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Something like that.
something like
By
that.
24, okay? Keep it real. Let's go.
I would love
You
it.
want that down?
Put it down.
No. No.
We got
I'll stick with the 10.
Next up, Packers. Jordan loving the Packers. Boy, oh boy. Did we think they would get here?
No.
Kind of crazy. And you were hating for a while.
I'm not even done.
Still going. Does it continue as the Packers are taking on their former coach, Mike McCarthy, and the Cowboys? The red-hot Dallas Cowboys, NFC East champions, Dallas Cowboys. Or the Cowboys are 7.5-point favorites. You got the gimmick, bro. You can't do this.
Go, Pack. Go home. Let's go, Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys? He said.
How about them Cowboys?
How about 'em?
CeeDee Lamb going to have like 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think
500 yards.
something like that.
Something like that.
I'll take the Cowboys here. A lot of the Packers fans have been going at their defensive coordinator's head.
Even though they just held the Bears to like 9.
Well, that's the Bears.
Bear down.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Sorry, we didn't get to play someone good, and I couldn't let them not score that many. But they've only scored what did the Vikings score on them? 10
On who?
on the Packers 2 weeks ago.
That sounds about right.
I don't remember.
They smoked the Vikings.
They did.
It was like 31-10 or something like that.
But this week, they're going to get smoked.
Deep coordinator's like, what you gonna do?
So who you got?
I'll take the Cowboys.
Giddy up.
Here we go.
The Packers.
Yeah, here
Packers
we
some
go.
bums. They ain't gonna be in the playoffs next year.
Promise?
I promise.
You don't even know who's going to be on.
All the same players, and then
Can we focus on this year right now? Just real quick.
Just real quick. We got playoffs.
Packers
so.
fans, enjoy this playoff game. It'll be your last.
Can't get it. Oh, my God.
Oh, my. Okay.
All right, that's how Packers fans are feeling. Backs against the wall. They'll fight anybody. All right, next up. Oh, prime time.
Oh, yeah. Prime time.
The Rams. Just like we mentioned.
Is
Matty
it on
Stafford.
Amazon Prime?
No, this was just a NBC.
Good.
Amazon Prime, I think they got the best broadcast. So
They
that's
do.
my
I don't know
opinion.
why ain't nothing on there.
The Rams, as we mentioned, Matty Stafford heading back home to Ford Field, take on the Lions.
Lion!
Lion! You got to say it, bro. Dylan was right about you guys, bro.
Why you gonna say you guys? I said it.
We're right about you. Just fucking casual fan, dude.
Yeah, dog.
You want the Lions head coach to be
Lion!
coach of the year, and then all of a sudden they fucking slip up a couple times. And
Sorry,
Sean
D'Amico
McVay-
Ryans won the fucking division,
Nah,
okay?
you were on Sean McVay, son. Now you're on D'Amico Ryans this week. I respect it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I wanted McVay's name in the convo.
So you got the Lions are 3.5-point favorites.
Fuck.
It was at 4.5, but everyone's been betting the Rams. The money is heavy on the LA Rams.
Fuck.
Laporte is hurt.
Might
He
be
is.
back though.
Bruised knee.
I'm going to take the Rams to cover.
Why you say it like that?
That why I say it like that.
Because you said the whole world is taking the Rams to cover, and usually that's when they go, ha ha, the Lions are going to win by 20, or some weird shit's going to happen.
So you're betting the Rams.
I'm still going to bet the Rams.
To lose. Like you're going to lose this bet? No. Like the example you just gave is probably, it would have sounded like you would pick the Lions.
Yeah.
Sometimes you confuse me.
I confuse myself sometimes. I'm still picking the Rams.
Rammed up.
Rammed up!
See, I'd be too, but
But what?
You're not rammed up, dude?
bro, I've been
Bless.
I've been back and forth on this game, man.
Yeah, this is the toughest game.
What I think is gonna come down to is I don't know what it's gonna come down to.
It's going to come down to something.
It's gonna be emotional for sure.
Yeah.
Will the emotions get the best of Matt Stafford?
Nope.
Or will it get the best of Jared Goff? One of them is gonna try to outplay the other to prove their point. Like, okay, you guys fucked up, even though the Rams just won the Super Bowl off that trade.
Yeah, Stafford already got a Super Bowl.
I think Stafford's gonna be rammed up. I got the Rams cover 3.5. I don't know if they win. But they keep it close to 3.5.
They have to.
I got the Rams, and I got the Rams to win. Better coach, better quarterback, Papa John's. This game is easy money.
Better piece. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
You like Papa John's?
No.
What? Shaq's there.
I like Shaq.
Shaq-a-roni.
Ooh. Did you see that one thing they made? It's like a weird looking triangle thing that looks like an octopus. Is like a crazy
What, looks
looking
like a
thing,
what?
and they pull it apart. Looks terrible.
I don't even know what you're
A
talking about right
calzone?
now.
Maybe it's a calzone. Nah, it's like one of these weird pizza chain places have like a pull apart. It looks like just a pile of disaster.
Just stuffed crust?
Stuffed everything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sounds good, though.
It might not be bad, but it looks bad. Rams win this game.
Monday night, we got the Eagles, who've been, like we mentioned, have been struggling. They're taking on the Buccaneers, NFC South champions, who haven't really been able to score the ball lately.
9-0 against the Panthers.
The last time we seen this matchup was on Monday night, and I don't know what the Eagles' record is on Monday night, but I know it ain't good.
Really?
Let's see. Yeah.
Why?
You're asking the wrong guy, man. If I had an answer, I'd answer your question.
All right.
But the Eagles are 3-point favorites.
Give me the Eagles.
The Beagles.
Yeah, I got them to bounce back. But, hey, Bucks might be tough out there.
They can't score a touchdown. No way they keep it close.
Bro, they got
Enough.
Baker Mayfield. Last time it was 25-11.
I got the Eagles.
I got the Eagles too.
They figured out. Maybe Jalen Hurts throws with his left hand. 'Cause that middle finger looks fucked up.
Hand it off to Swift and let him just cook.
Let him do that. Mike Evans' last game in Tampa Bay?
Hope not.
No.
I would say no as well.
I say yes.
And where will he go? If you had to guess.
Why would he go anywhere?
There's 4 teams connected to him.
4. Okay.
That's
Here
a
we go.
lot of teams.
Cincy,
You better not say nothing about the Colts.
Chiefs,
It's going to be his last one.
the Bucks. I'm not the one that said this. Colts were connected to him too. I'm not making this up. Go look it up.
Cincy and the Chiefs make a lot of sense.
If I had to bet between those teams, not counting the Bucks, because obviously that'd be a return, probably Chiefs.
But that's some time from now. So
I'd rather him just stay on the Bucks. Just stay there.
Yeah, just stay there, man.
I would want to see it too.
Do your Larry Fitzgerald thing and just hang around. Catch a bunch of passes.
He's got a lot left in the tank. But anyways, excuse me. That is super wild card weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Super. 17-3 Michigan.
For real. Mike, come on. Step it up.
They got the ball right now. But it's 3rd and 14.
I score a touchdown.
They ain't doing anything with them.
Touchdown. Let's say it with your chest, bro.
They're not doing anything with them right now.
Yeah, tell them.
Just like what Dan Campbell. Thank you. Say it how would you say it to your friends?
It was a bad call. One of the worst I've ever seen. Thank you.
Just like this may have been one of our worst shows, but we do our best here.
Yeah, come on.
It's a new year, same us, but it could be a new year. So go get right, man. If you're hitting the gym, go get yourself the best supplements in the United States. Click the link in our description. Head over to Redcon1. Stay ready, man. It's the highest state of readiness with Redcon1. There's different products like the MRE protein. Go get your protein up. How do you guys like your protein? Do you mix it up with like a milk or water? Like, what do you do? A lot of people do. I said two things. Which one
Pointing
is
at him like he didn't give you options. You just
Let me tell you about this protein I like.
MRE, right? With Redcon?
Yes.
All right. That's good. And they have other great products, just like their Total War pre-workout. Gets you all rammed up during your workout.
yeah.
So you did this before. You're not doing this again.
What did I do before? Nothing. Just
You
know
know
you did it.
You know what you did.
Get your Redcon.
Hey, and if you're starting to work out, get in the gym, new year, new you.
Get right.
You need some fitness clothes. They got you covered on that too. You need some shaker bottles. Go get yourself some shaker bottles from Redcon1.
They got them.
Get 20% off by clicking the link in our description and use promo code Tank Talk, baby. All caps,
Yeah.
no spaces. Bro, you killed me, man.
I was about to put you on.
To Redcon. Let's go.
To Redcon1, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Go Redcon.
They got some good deals, so I think they're doing like buy one, get one free protein. Get the new year kicked off right, man.
Yeah.
Get the best supplements in the United States of America with
Need that.
Redcon1.
That's right.
Need that.
Might be a new deal on the way, too.
Ooh.
In the works, been sending some emails out, doing some thinking. I'm going to have to get your guys' opinions on this, too.
All right. Meeting after the show. Got it.
And then where's the merch at? There it is. Boom.
Bang.
There, catch it.
Oh. Go get the most up-to-date Tank Talk merchandise. Rep the brand. You see it right there. Brother Brandon, what shirt you got? You got the Buffalo Bills Tank Talk.
Go Bills.
Well, legally just the Buffalo Tank Talk, man. Go get you all the Bills fans. Go get you some Tank Talk Buffalo gear. And Donnie's just got the microphone logo, the gold microphone, because you know what, Tank Talk Podcast, we are the gold standard in sports podcasts in Western New York. Those fucking sports dummies.
Bang.
There you go. Don't rip it. But you can't, because it's the greatest material in the land.
Yeah, that's soft.
So go get your Tank Talk merchandise. Click the link in our description at our T Public store.
It's cold outside.
And maybe wear it just like Brother Brown here.
Gotta warm up, man. It's cold out there.
We don't care how you wear it. Just rep the brand.
Might be chilly out there.
Where's the logo? This side?
Nope, it's not. It's up there. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Hopefully you guys win your bets tonight for the national championship. Stay tuned here. Follow us at Tank Talk _pod on all the socials. Stay up to date with everything we got going on. And Tino, I know you've been a viewer of this show since day one, so we appreciate your support. Get him on the microphone. Just what's your feedback on the show, man? What do we do good and what do we do bad at?
Well, first, I want to say it was great to be here. So thank you for having me.
Yes.
I don't know. I think you guys were great. It's kind of weird for me because you guys are all lively,
Oh, yeah. But let me cut you off, man, because the only way
I'll go fuck myself.
The only way to get better is hearing the negativity and what we need to work on. We appreciate you patting us on the back, but what can we get better at, man? That's the only I preach this every day. I was preaching this to Aiden every week. There's a lot of people out there. Let's not beat around the bush. They're soft, bro, because everyone's telling them what they do great, and they're lying to them. What can we get better at, man?
Don't lie to us, man.
I know we're not perfect.
All right. Let me get comfortable.
Maybe I fucked up. Maybe I fucked up by asking.
No. I mean, you guys are great. Want me to just start? I mean, I'm not gonna.
Just one thing.
I don't.
Yeah, go off, man.
I think there was a lot of opportunities for you guys to just let loose on a couple of comments, maybe insert a couple jokes. I think there might have been a couple gaps in the conversation that could have been filled with a couple little jokes to keep the energy up. But at the same time, who am I to tell you guys? That's your guys' thing, it's your vibe. I don't want to change what you guys are doing. I don't want to change you guys. But all I'm saying is, I was sitting back here and I was like, damn, I would. Sometimes you gotta. I think that's what Big Dill is good for the show. I think he fills those gaps.
Missing, man.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is. You're missing the big potato back there.
That's it. Yeah, he's still up there.
Yeah.
His name will pop up shortly.
He's not sure when.
Yeah, you're missing the Dill. I think that's what it is.
Man.
They got the big
Right there, you saw it.
they got the spud on the boat out there cruising around or something.
He loves them boats.
Yeah.
Like,
Big boat.
Yeah.
we're working on some technology stuff to make it so the way we do it with the Zoom calls, which is probably it's one reason why you haven't seen too many of them lately. It's the whole setup though. Like there's a whole nother laptop, there's a whole nother microphone for them to hear us. There's like a speaker we put next to us to listen to them.
This is the whole thing.
No, even the professional podcasts, they can't get that Zoom shit right. It doesn't work.
But we're working on something, not to put emerges like
Business.
plans out there, their business out there, but we're working on this other platform. It's going to be a great addition to this show. You're going to see a whole lot of new things on the screen to get you more engaged. But in terms of like the calls, there's just more simple way to get like guests on the show with just like one click of the button without a whole nother setup. So we're working on that. Also working on a new website. Trying to get into the blogging world. Shout out Matt Johnson. We've been trying to collaborate on that. And as always, Matt Johnson, he's been a big part of building this thing. One reason why we got this thing going. So shout out Matt Johnson.
Shout out.
If you're
Who's
listening.
Matt Johnson?
The reason why we're on the BICP-radio network.
You heard?
And it also came in first in his pick'em. First year in it. How you doing?
Easy money.
Not as good as my spread record,
Which is weird.
but still up there. No, I lied. It's a lot better. I think it was like 172 and something, 99.
Has anybody ever
Okay.
came in this on the show drunk out of you guys? Just out of curiosity.
Not drunk.
I think that'd be a good addition to the show.
See, I don't know about that.
The Bernese.
Have somebody come on here wasted and just bet like $1,000 of their savings, of their $1,500 of total
we got
savings.
that, yeah.
No, the guess he's talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would put me on the edge of my seat if I was like, man, he might throw his whole life away.
Maybe
for that.
maybe it might be you next time.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Only one way to find out. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out John. I forget his last name. Won the holiday jersey giveaway. Here's my bone.
What did he get?
Here's my bone to pick though.
With
I got a
John?
bone to pick.
So the first time we did a jersey giveaway, it was Mike Brinson, a local here in Niagara Falls.
Yep.
He picked Mac Jones.
Disgusting. That's disgusking. You should have
Yeah,
just
that's
doubled
wasteful.
it and gave it to the next guy. at
That's
that
wasteful.
point. Jeez.
So this second guy,
Okay, this guy.
K Weave, if you're listening, we had a laugh about this too.
There needs to be like a limit.
No way, it's another Mac Jones.
This might have been the last time we do a jersey giveaway.
If it's Mac Jones again, I'll die.
It was a Tom Brady split Bucks and Pats jersey.
Your guys' audience stinks.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're finding out.
What's your guys' problem?
Is this guy is Tom Brady's mom or what?
That's what I'm saying. Might have been his dad. He must have kissed him on the lips a couple times. I don't know.
Jeez, bro.
Maybe he wants to. I don't know.
I love you, Tom. Please, I got your jersey. It's split in half. Sign it 2 times. There's 2 teams, please.
Like, come on.
I won't lie though. In my head for a minute, I was like, if I win it, I'm gonna pick the most random. I was thinking like an EJ Manuel jersey,
See, that would have been awesome.
don't
That'd
do
be
that.
better.
like the most random.
That'd be better
jersey.
than Mac Jones.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's bad.
I don't know, bro. So that.
Jameis Winston.
Long story short,
J-Mo.
J-Mo would have been dope.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That might have been the last jersey giveaway, but we appreciate K-Wee's support. All right, ladies and
He did
gentlemen.
his part.
And we can't leave here without some inspiration.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here goes Anthony with his motivation for the week to kick us off here. What's up, dude?
Go blue.
What's up is
Fuck Blue.
don't ever be afraid to fail. Be afraid to not get back up and try again.
Okay.
You know how many times he had to look back at his phone to read that?
Oh, he does it every week.
You don't see
not-
see my phone on the camera.
Try it again.
Oh.
What do you mean try again?
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, what did you say? I missed it.
Say with your chest. Go blue.
Oh, let me
Fuck
turn.
Blue.
Before you say anything, let me tell you, I'm afraid of nothing.
What?
But then what do you have to say?
Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid to get back up and try again. Or to not get back up and try again.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
All right, third time's the charm. Anthony, the send us home.
You're telling me to be afraid to try over?
Hold on.
Yeah, he said, listen, bro,
He said it right the first time.
don't be afraid to fail. But for the life of God, be afraid to get back up and try again.
That
Don't
second
do
time around is going to be scary.
It's gonna be worse.
It's going to get bumpier before it gets a whole lot better. It's going to get a whole lot worse.
Oh, Tino's got one. Appreciate it, Anthony. It's a good one.
No, that's a good quote. That's a good quote.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dog on, but this is a good quote. I think you guys will actually appreciate this one.
Yes, please.
Ranto's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I gotta start looking
There's
back
some
on these quotes, but I hope this one wasn't already said. It's a good quote. Every man or woman has two lives, and their second one begins when they realize they only have one. Go Bills. Go Rams. Who else we got on there? Go Bucks. Who else we got on
Are
there?
you just sharing all your pics right now?
I am.
Let me
All right, with
tell
that
you.
being said, ladies and gentlemen, we hope to see you next Monday.